Up guns with the trigger and we pull it. We got bad bitches talking cause they do this. Run up on us, you get dropped, bitch, you stupid. You don't want me pull a knife to a ring fight. Switchblade, blade runner on the king, right? Magic killer on the floor, devil in your six. The art of finesse by fucking on your chick. We don't throw down in the air, we just shoot up. The girl want a beast king cause she chews up. I'm too sweet on the lips, now she booed up. She don't fuck with losers, her niggas just screwed up. These niggas thinking all the realest, fell off the floor. Started laughing at you stupid niggas. Life is war when you out here grinding and you hustle. I'll make sure that you niggas won't scorn. I'ma leave your ass scorn. Call me Jay White and I'm the switchblade. Hit the blade runner on these bitch maids. Why you little niggas play with Beyblades?
You bow down to the king, I'm your sensei.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Get your ass whooped like Buffet. I finesse 3 or 4s like Chris Bay. Yeah, you can keep your mouth closed. Comprende?
I'm over here while I'm with the Bullet Club. Switchblade, hit your belly, good to be your dub. Me and LP, gotta get it out the mud. Pulverizing hot beats, that's what I love. In the VIP with the vets be, cause the game stay cold like Gretzky. We not playing basketball, don't press me. Man, which dude want their face messy? Got more bars than the boulevard. I'm just like a dealer, stay pulling cars. And unpredictable when I'm fully charged. When your entourage over with a fucking car. Got that rock from China. When she slipped that shit, I will grind her. My J's white, you can't find her. Awesome caliber like Illa.
Call me Jay White and I'm the switchblade. Hit the blade runner on these bitch maids. Why you little niggas play with Beyblades?
You bow down to the king, I'm your sensei.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Get your ass whooped like Buffet. I finesse 3 or 4s like Chris Bay. Yeah, you can keep your mouth closed. Comprende?
I'm from the back block, it's hotter than the matchbox. Put scammies off of laptops, Iraqis till my shit pop. Don't treat it like a pit stop or you might get your shit rocked. The flies where they kick rock, so nigga watch your snot box. The dine is always tip top, just blame it on pure hip hop. My niggas know I've been hot. I used to hit the hood and pray for knots, then hit the block with blueprint in the speaker box. I know it's cold, but the block's hot, and dirty waters like the copper, will it ever stop? This fly city state of mind, while a nigga only grind, cause I saw my nigga shine, but then he caught it 3 to 9. For total straps at the Coney, and plus the ops on get back, so you know I got it on me.
Fuckin' with my block, this shit gets dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, my nigga, it's a movie. Fuckin' with my block, this shit get dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, my nigga, it's a movie. I'm from the block with niggas, chase figures. We Mr. Homies is dead, we pour liquor. You dudes goofy like John Ritter. Nutcrackers from summer to winter. From the projects they call Murder Hill. You get body and they got the burner still. Don't forget the arcade and the pizza shop. Camping out the Dr. J's when sneakers drop. 4th of July, you hear the guns pop. Got it from the back of the trunk, not gunshots. Looking for the dude with the bud on the corner. People start wilding out when weather's warmer. Hard to find a regular job that pays good. Main reason why dudes hustle in the hood. Shell shock from these cops that act racist. They don't like us, cause our black faces. Locking up innocent dudes that lose cases. These projects is known for their mazes. My block similar to Double Dragon. Right around the corner, the ops stay clashing. It's a passion, we grind for rations. Just imagine the clubs we crashing. Fuckin' with my block, this shit gets dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, my nigga, it's a movie. Fuckin' with my block, this shit get dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, my nigga, it's a movie. One, two. Yeah, buddy.
Hey, yo, B, what to do though? Council Roundtable sounded back in. Episode 290. Almost up to 300 episodes up in this motherfucker. I don't want to curse too soon. I'm going to try my best not to. You know how YouTube gives it up. I miss you guys. What's going on, man? I'm feeling refreshed, took a nice break, chilled out for my B-Day and all that. Even though I did get, under the weather, during the weekend, but I feel much better now, especially pulling up, chopping it up with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Appreciate the company. Black Star, what it do though? What's good, Anubis? Hopefully we'll entertain you while you at work. Yeah, buddy. And elephant in the room. I didn't go to Raw last night. So I know y'all about to ask. No, I didn't, because like I just said, I was under the weather or whatever. And if I would have went, I would have ended up going by myself. That's two reasons. No, matter of fact, and the third reason, like I'm just not feeling what WWE is going right now, especially Raw. Which is weird because I think SmackDown is slightly better than Raw. Raw is just all over the place right now. How the hell Rebellion cooked? Like the past couple pay-per-views that TNA that have put out, they've been pretty decent. Like, what is WWE doing? And shots go out to TNA for, trying to capitalize, even though they don't know what the hell they're doing with Joe Hendry, but they're still making it work. They're still making stuff interesting. Especially, you got this dude, what's my dude name again? Mike Santana and my dude Mustafa Ali had one of the best storylines out right now. They might be done now, but I know we know somebody that dealt with alcoholism or probably still deals with alcoholism. Very relatable story. Backstage segments, video packages, all that stuff. If TNA could do it, why can't WWE? Why is WWE so lazy? And I get it. They're getting a lot of money, they're getting more money. But it's like, man, is that the only excuse? And it's like, people will say, "Oh, if you don't like it, then don't watch." I don't watch. I've admitted it. There's been plenty of times I feel like, I don't feel like watching this. And sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Matter of fact, I'll take that back. It'll be a lot of times I don't feel like watching it, but I will watch the show just to gather some content or whatever the case may be. And most of the times it's a struggle. It really is. It is like, how many times I gotta twist and turn my brain, pause, to make sense out of this stuff. For instance, y'all know how I feel about this whole Dangerous Alliance 2.0, 3.0, whatever they got going on with Heyman's people. Shots go out to Sami Zayn, first of all. Like, calling out the hypocrisy of this dude, Seth Rollins, man. Oh, this is not the bloodline. How is it not the bloodline? It's literally the same thing. You just a low budget tribal chief that don't know how to dress. You seen this dude's glasses, man? What it do, Ballet? What's going on? Cool, Blasters. I just got the details on the road to WrestleMania, and trust me, it isn't good. I seen a couple of articles here and there talking about it. So yeah, you could bring me up to speed when I open up the floodgates. But you already know what time it is. Y'all gotta hit that thumbs up before we really get the show started. I bring the comrades up here. But going back to this Dangerous Alliance 2.0, whatever, right? Look at what we're getting out of it already. Another rematch between Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker that nobody cares about. Who cares about this? And mind you, I would have been sitting there watching this nonsense. And yes, I would have been like, boo. It's been times where people give me that look like, oh my God, why is he booing? Yes, I'm booing because it's stupid. Yeah, again, Black Star, yes. Again. You ain't see Raw? I envy you. The Raw after Mania was decent. No, why it was a little decent because the shock value, like what I keep telling y'all. This dude, Triple H, Tony Khan also, they book when it comes to shock value. That's how they book. No rhyme and reason. Like, they'll be like, okay, we're gonna do this shock angle. We're gonna have somebody shockingly turn heel, and then after that, I don't know. But these dudes got all these writers. Why is this happening? Y'all planning on big turns, but you don't have a story following that. And when Toph pulls up, I'm gonna apologize to him because he was the one that said they did not have a plan for Cena to turn heel. I adamantly kept saying like, nah, they definitely had a reason or a story beyond Cena turning heel, or they got plans for what's gonna happen after Cena turning heel. You know, me giving Triple H the benefit of the doubt again. Never again. Never again. The dude is an idiot. The Rock literally exposed him on Pat McAfee's show. He said they had no plans. And that's how it's been for years. All these dudes do, they have the young guns go around the world, and then when WrestleMania season comes, well, forget about them. Let's bring in the legends. Let's bring in the icons. 40 and 50 plus. They plan on bringing Goldberg back. I'm like, we're still having this conversation. Please tell me this is fake. Nobody wants to see Goldberg with fucking Gunther, man. How long y'all gonna keep relying on these old dudes? You already got Cena going against Orton at Backlash. That match is gonna be super duper slow as hell. Black Star, you say you watched the final segment and that was well. Bless your heart, sir. I think this shit is stupid. Like the ass whooping Sami took last night was something special. How was it special? Sami Zayn always gets his ass whooped. What's new about that? That's what Sami Zayn does is get his ass whooped. How was that special? Nah, The Rock exposed himself launching the nuke on the storyline. Be that as it may, true. I give you that. But he still exposed Triple H, like what Toph said. Toph knew Triple H didn't have a plan. And this goes back to when Toph had said, yo, this dude wasn't the brains behind NXT Black and Gold. It was Regal. It was this dude, A-Train. It was these dudes. Triple H is getting exposed. It's a fact. There's no way around it. And then all this time, instead of him writing storylines, whatever the case may be, he's worried about this stupid Netflix show. Was it Unreal? WWE Unreal. Triple H on camera again. Go figure. It's ridiculous, man. He took 4 spears and then Rollins has something you have to do things you don't have to. You don't what? Wait, hold on. Let me slow it down. He took 4 spears and then Rollins said sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do. And landed the stomp and Heyman looked like, what the fuck did you do? I'll just bring you up here. I'm gonna open up the floodgates because, and I get he's gonna do a lot of spares, pause, because Braun Breaker's spear is devastating. So they're gonna sell it. That's all WWE does. When something hits, when something sticks, they will drill it in the ground. Don't be surprised if that's all this dude gets relegated to. Don't be surprised. Do not be surprised if this dude ends up doing like one or three moves. Mark my words. And how many times Heyman has that look? Heyman always looks shocked and confused. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. And that makes him look crazy because it's like, if you don't know what's going on, what are you doing here? I thought you was wise. Well, on the brighter side of things, TNA did their thing in Rebellion, man. Trick Williams pulling up. I didn't expect that. But, shock value booking, go figure. And that's that special move. I don't like that Tiger knee that he does as a finisher. I don't like it. I think he could still do it like for like a setup move, like a trademark move. He needs a better finisher. That Tiger knee ain't it. It's just not.
Yo, what's good, Sam, man?
What's going on, my guy? How you been?
I gotta start being a negative as fuck. Because Jesus. But anyways,
I gotta call it like how I see it. Be it's like come on,
no.
Like, but go ahead.
Like I understand, man. Like sometimes I see myself as a lot more positive, like seeing the bright side of things.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's why I do this. No, there's nothing wrong with that. That's why I like when we pull up and we all have difference of opinion. I don't want none of y'all to agree with me if y'all don't have to. If y'all don't want to, or whatever. As long as you got, you got your own logical reasons for things, I'm willing to hear you out.
And anyway, the roast of WrestleMania was very, very bad.
Yeah.
There was a list of jokes that was said. Let me read off the list here.
Mm-hmm.
It said that Tony Hinchcliffe
hold on,
said
before you read it, hold on. Before you read off the list, fix up your internet a little bit. Oh. You starting to glitch up before you started the list.
Do I sound good?
Yeah, a little
sound
better. Yeah, you good.
That Tony Hinchcliffe said at WrestleMania, Jey Uso's the underdog, and that's what Nakamura ate for dinner last night. Then it says that Paul Heyman wrote a joke about Maurice's private parts.
Maurice?
That's three. Yeah. Then he said that Shayna Baszler has a dick.
Yikes. And that's the thing too, like people like, especially nowadays in this modern era, like a lot of his jokes are racist. So it's not gonna land. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people's not gonna they're gonna find it disrespectful.
No, Heyman said that, not Hinchcliffe.
Oh, really? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
But my point still stands though, but go ahead.
Number 5, Tony Hinchcliffe said Jacob Fatu became the U.S. champion because he didn't want Trump to send him to El Salvador.
So what an idiot. El Salvador. What?
Then he said that Naomi and Jade Cargill had a weave only match. He said the next match is going to be at a Waffle House.
That was actually pretty funny right there. The Waffle House one. See, here's the thing, right? Like a lot of his jokes, they do come off as mean spirited or whatever. But I done heard worst jokes that was actually funny. Because I grew up in like, you know, the Pryor era, the Bernie Mac era. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Who else I could say? What's my dude name again? Robin Harris. You know, real crazy comedy. George Carlin. But go ahead.
About you here. Nia Jax is into BDSM. Her safety words are down. Hut.
You glitching again. You glitching again. I want to make sure them jokes land properly.
No, like he said that Nia Jax is into BDSM, and that her safety words are down. Set hut.
Yeah. Who said that joke again?
Tony Hinchcliffe said that.
I thought that was this dude. What's that dude name? Lucas. That Lucas dude. It was a black dude with braids. I forgot his name. Huh. David Lucas, I think. I thought he said that joke. Because I've seen some clips. I think he's the one that said that the Nia Jax football 10 hut joke. I think it was him, David Lucas. He was whack. And like a lot of his stand-up is whack. I don't get the appeal of him. He got famous over that George Floyd joke that wasn't even funny.
Next made several jokes on Charlotte Flair's expense, talking about her divorce.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Somebody said that that Nakamura wanted to appear on the roast, but he said that he was afraid for Trump's tariffs. Yeah, most of these are fucking. Then Tony said that Alberto Del Rio WWE had to turn the page. Talking about
my bad, my dude. Go ahead. What you were saying now? I had to step away real quick.
No, Tony Hinchcliffe said that he wanted Alberto Del Rio to appear at the roast, but he said that WWE turned the page, talking about Saraya.
Oh God, that was really corny ballet. That was real weak. He tried to be creative, but that shit fell flat.
They said that out of everybody, Paul Heyman was the most disrespectful.
Really? Well, you know, Paul Heyman got a way with words, so it's not surprising.
Yeah, he is. I mean, this is like that roast never gonna see the light of day.
But I think ultimately, like, it's a roast. Like, y'all motherfuckers ain't never heard of roast before. Like, roasts get highly disrespectful. That's the point.
Yeah, but some of them are funny, and like most of the people are in on the joke.
Yeah.
Like they know what it is, and they're basically okay with it.
So why the roast? Because I heard they was discontinuing that. Why are they doing that?
Like because of like mostly because of Charlotte, mostly.
Really? Because they cracked one joke on Charlotte?
No, more than one. Like they spent time on her ass.
What else? So what else did they say about Charlotte then?
Like Nia said when Nia was basically standing up for Tippy Time.
Okay.
Saying that she's 0-3.
No, like, but what they say about Charlotte though? What else they said about Charlotte?
That she looks like a dude because of her plastic surgeries.
That's all they got? They can't do better than that?
I think like Naya and I think Heyman got on her, saying that. Well, Heyman said that she looks like the ghost from the Nightmare series.
Nightmare series. What,
Or this is like Nightmare on Christmas, like that old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Nightmare Before. She looked like
Yeah,
Jack
Nightmare
Skellington.
Yeah, that's what Heyman said.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair looked like Jack Skellington. That was good. Yeah, I got my hook ready. Like, I'm like, yeah, because from what you say, maybe you're not delivering them properly. I don't know, but half of these jokes sound weak as hell.
No, that's how I'm reading it. Like, I'm reading it exactly how it's written.
I got my hook, a fucking right hook.
Nah, but
that's a good question though. Bailey was asking, was Shayna fine with that? She better have like please, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You into that stuff? You're into that stuff. There's gonna be some jokes. You know what I mean?
I think people. I think that out of everybody, Shayna might be the most okay with it because she knows she can easily whoop every single one of their asses.
Right. Legitimately, right?
Yes.
But at the same token, I'll be like, don't even tell me the jokes. Like, let me get, you know what I'm saying? I want to feel the pause when it comes to the jokes. I want to feel that fire. Because if I know what you're going to say, it's not going to land. I'm going to be like, oh, I knew they was going to say it. I'm just going to do a fake laugh. No, I want to get a genuine reaction out of it.
But also on Raw, Rusev said, or Rusev brought back the Redeemer.
Yeah, I see.
In all intents and purposes.
Yeah, I definitely seen. Like, yeah, they was out here last night. I don't know if you heard the cold open.
Yeah.
Because I was supposed to go, but I wasn't feeling well and shit. I was like under the weather for like not the whole weekend, for like half the weekend. And shit. So yeah, so I'm much better now. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? I don't want to be sick and then I'll go over there and then the show will be what I mean? I'm sick and then the show sucks too. I'm gonna be highly aggravated.
Like,
so I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna, get better, just chill out and try to get better. And as far as what I seen, I didn't miss shit.
Like I said, I went to Bulgaria. Mm-hmm. And what I found there, I didn't like. Oh no! When I came back, I didn't like WWE. I'm gonna get back everything I lost. Like, oh shit!
and I like that they're giving him a mission. Cool. Now and that's the thing. Like, is it that hard to do that for 80% of the who's on TV? Is it really that hard? Like, give these motherfuckers missions. Like, okay, why should I care? That right there, boom, you made me care about what Rusev's gonna do next. Just like that. It's really that easy. It's not hard.
Like, he better beat that fat fuck within 3 minutes next week.
Who he fighting next week?
Otis.
Otis? Oh god.
Yeah. He better beat
Otis
that fat fuck within 3 minutes.
Right. He should. Like make better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all had this dude beating up Gunther. Now it's time for y'all to make things right. Make this dude Rusev just pummel this dude real quick. Make Rusev that unstoppable beast that we need, because as you can see, Gunther's not the unstoppable beast anymore. You got Pat McAfee want to square up with him with no fear. No fear. Oh, I want to fight you because you bothered my friend Michael Cole and I give to the charity.
Like Cole basically said, like, so you want to fight Gunther, and then McAfee was all like, yeah, I kind of put my foot in my mouth after the promo.
But still, all in all, it's like he should have been like a little wary. Like he wasn't wary at all. Like, afterwards, I get it. I guess somebody told him, like, you're supposed to be scared of this guy, right? And they, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be scared. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Yarameen, what's happening?
Like, he's like the best part of the whole fucking show. Both shows. Jacob Fatu, he's the best on Raw and SmackDown. He's not even on Raw, and he's the best over there too.
I still want to see, and that's going to be on next year's list. I want to see Jacob versus Braun. That's on my list next year.
And that's what I was saying.
This year.
That's what I was saying. They should have did that when they took the belt off of Braun at Mania. They should have instantly took him to SmackDown and started building him up to go up against Jacob Fatu. I'm not saying it should have happened off the kick, but build him up. Give him some, give him some bodies to feed on, and build him up into that credible face. And let these dudes, like, I guess around to, because when SummerSlam in August,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Build them up till that, from now till then, and then you have that dream match, a legitimate dream match that we actually want to see.
Because apparently there's going to be a third person that gets brought up in quick fashion.
Oh man, who really cares though? I just don't care. Like seriously, it's like we all know where this is going. We all know where this is going, B, when it comes to the stable. Braun Breaker's gonna get, he's gonna get a little bit too ambitious. Seth Rollins is gonna try to keep him in line. Right, he's gonna try to keep him in line. Then they're gonna stall again for maybe a month or two. Then Braun Breaker has his Batista moment when he was in Evolution. Give me
this is gonna take a while. You think for a second this is not gonna be War Games? You're tripping.
Why? Why should it be War Games?
If you know WWE booking, this is going to be the year storyline.
Yeah, and that's what I'm afraid of. I don't want it it's not enough investment. Because it's okay, if it's the War Game, okay, you got the Deadly Alliance or the Dangerous Alliance 2.0. Who would they get together in time for for the opposition?
We gotta wait till November. That's the key to that. So we just gotta wait till November. But
hold on, let's see what TKO got going on.
Oh, my bad.
What's going on, my guy?
What's happening, y'all?
Nothing much, man.
Can't complain, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on this earth.
Had a good doctor's appointment. So
by the grace of the Lord.
Yeah.
Had a good doctor's appointment. My mental health is going good. I'm good.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good to know, for real.
You gotta stop listening to Sean's views for that shit to stay there.
That's stupid fuck.
But what's going on, TKO? Talk your ish.
Oh man, just navigating, maintaining, trying to get past this tragedy I've suffered through. But
yeah, condolences on your friend, man. I meant to tell you that. Condolences. I know that shit sucks, my dude.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, but we're gonna be doing a tribute show for her on Friday, so I'm gonna just hit that up. But aside from that, I'll be all right. We just dropped a song together too, so
yeah, I'm definitely gonna help you push that, my dude. You already know how I give it up.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Friday, we're doing a tribute show for her. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna perform that track for her. It's for her. Shout outs and rest in peace to Miss Matt. With that said, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is going on around here in this world of wrestling.
You and me both, sir.
We'll get a concussion trying to figure things out. So yeah.
Man, I can't even count on one hand how many aneurysms I get trying to figure shit out, man. One day they'll cook and then the next day they do some stupid shit. It's
I understand.
Hold on, Black Soul. Let him finish.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you good. But like I was just saying, one day they'll cook and then the next day they don't. It's inconsistent. And it's even worse when motherfuckers online don't call it out. They'll find any excuse to justify bullshit. And it's not just AEW, it's WWE too. They'll hate one show for doing something, but love the other one for doing the same thing. What?
Trust me, I understand what you guys are saying. Like with Seth being a hypocrite and everything, I understand that. That's
shit last episode. Like,
that's a very valid criticism, but every single one of the heels, doesn't matter what company it is, they're all hypocrites. Drew was a massive hypocrite last year.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
What? When he joined the Bloodline in War Games?
Yeah.
Granted, that was desperation or whatever. I hate what you're saying. Granted, but this dude Seth Rollins supposedly has more morals than Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre didn't give no fucks. Seth Rollins acted like, you know what I'm saying? Exactly, you know.
Where Seth spent the better part of the last 2 years trying to convince everybody that Roman Reigns was the issue.
Yeah.
Even associated Paul Heyman with him, and now the next week you take his wise man and do the exact same thing
and he thought it was a flex. He thought it was a fucking fuzzy. Yeah, I got your wise man. My dude, it's not a flex. You look like a goofy.
Like, I guess like they're like the new faction name is gonna be called the Future or something like that.
Oh god.
That would be stupid, but
like the way that it was said, I don't shoot the messenger. But the way that it was delivered was that was going to be the name of the faction. I'm not too sure.
Give me one second. Henny God, there's a party in PlayStation. That's what you invited me to. It's like a party. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah,
like because I'm hearing through rumors that there's going to be a third and a fourth person.
There needs to be more than just Seth and Braun.
Yo, Henny guy, you stupid, yo.
But we know for sure that person isn't Becky.
It shouldn't be Becky, to be honest with you, because we saw what happened the last time they hooked up Becky and Seth as tried to be the on-screen power couple. That shit flopped.
Oh, remember that, right? When he had beef with Baron Corbin and Lacey.
Bombaclot, man. They really they really wasted 3 pay-per-views on that bullshit.
Right.
That's because like Braun isn't going to be Seth's insurance policy. Like they're gonna leave Braun,
or at least he can't be the only one. Like,
yeah, there's like a few names that are out there. One of them or two of them aren't on the roster. The third is.
I think they should have just did that instead of having this dude Seth and Braun with Heyman. Heyman should have just brought up fresh talent. Find a way to bring up some fresh talent.
I mean, Braun Breaker being in the mix doesn't bother me because I've been saying, we've all been saying for weeks now that Braun Breaker got cold when he won that IC title. This is at least one way for him to get hot again.
Yeah, he was cold. My guess is that he was cold because they wasn't having him on TV. He's Intercontinental Champ and he's not even on TV. That's how he got cold.
If this catapults Braun Breaker to the main event scene, I'm all for it, honestly.
Like to me, it should have been Drew. It should have been Drew. If Drew goes in there and eliminates motherfuckers every week.
Yo, speaking of Drew, what they have him doing is like borderline criminal now. Am I hearing this shit right? He's gonna be in a fatal 4-way for the U.S. Championship. Am I hearing this shit right? For Backlash?
I don't even know if it's gonna happen at Backlash because I know Drew is gonna be in a movie soon, so I don't know when they're gonna start filming. But Drew versus Jacob is actually a solid match, but I definitely see what you're saying.
Like then The Rock, the fucking reviews on fucking Smashing Machine. Good lord.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Toph to pull up so we could watch some clips together. You know, we go.
Bro, you know you fucked up when even the WWE apologists are fucking roasting you.
Yeah,
It's hilarious. This is hilarious to me.
Like I think not Rogan. There was like another fight podcast where I was like, what the fuck is this? It's like, what the fuck is any of this? What the fuck is Dwayne doing? Playing Mark Kerr? Like, what the fuck is this?
Yo, the wig though, the Tyler Perry wig got me floored. I'm like, yo, look at this dude wig, son. He looks fucking ridiculous, man. Does his hairstyle really look like that?
I mean, he always wore ridiculous wigs. So this ain't nothing new.
Like Mark Kerr's story is sad and should be told.
But does his hair really look like that?
No.
I don't know.
It doesn't? Why he got that shit on his head?
Hold on. Let me send you guys a picture. Hold on.
Yeah, like
I'm pretty
that
sure
dude, he got that wig straight from Tyler Perry Studios. Unbelievable. Is it coming out in the movies or is it coming out like straight to Netflix or something like that?
I think in the movies.
If it comes out in the movies, that shit is gonna bomb almost instantly.
Yeah, nobody here to see The Rock no more. Like when it came to Red Bum, that was it for everybody. It was like, yeah, I'm done. They clocked out after Red Bum.
Bro, it's a fucking AI movie about saving Santa Claus. Don't nobody want to see that shit.
Yeah, motherfuckers, they over that shit.
Oh my god! Like how many movies about saving Christmas are you gonna make?
Like, all right, in the private.
All right, cool.
But,
so Io Sky and Undertaker is that NXT?
Oh, good lord!
I don't know about Undertaker, but I know Io is in a match.
Why the fuck is Taker there?
I don't even know if Taker's there. I know
I
Io.
could have sworn I seen it in the chat.
Io is fighting. Io is in a tag match. It's Io and Jordan Grace versus Roxy and Julia.
Okay, that makes sense. but like I'm thinking it's gonna be a tag match coming in these next 2 months.
Okay, he did have somewhat of the haircut, but the Dewey shit look a little crazy. I'm gonna pull it up on a Counciltron right now. Give me a second.
Yeah, like he's the one to the left.
Yeah, I figured. I know who Coleman is. I know about that dude Coleman. Yeah.
All right.
Give me a second.
Like that dude's story is super fucked up though.
Wasn't he like addicted to hard drugs or something?
Yeah, like he was a cokehead and a steroid head.
So there you go. I remember Mark Coleman. I remember him.
Like in Japan, they don't test for steroids. Like, that's why motherfuckers come up big as fuck. Like know that I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Like he played that slow dude on The Longest Yard. They've broken my nose. That dude.
Bob Sapp.
There you go. Like Bob Sapp was fucking 330 without a shred of fat.
Damn. Yeah, as a matter of fact, you right. Yeah, like he looked like a fucking monster. Like right, like before he did Blood and Bone, he was shredded like a motherfucker. He looked like a cartoon. How Bob Sapp was.
Like he was like 6'5", like 330 without a shred of fat. I was like,
yeah, he looked like a fucking You know who he looked like? Y'all know about this dude? What's his name? Craig Marduk from Tekken.
Oh yeah, what? Oh yeah,
yeah. He looked just like Craig Marduk from Tekken, literally.
And then fucking Alistair Overeem. Good lord, that dude. Let me see a picture of him because my god.
So Ballet said
Give me a sec.
Undertaker was in a promo with Obafemi. Obafemi say fall the fuck away from that dude, Undertaker. Like everybody
I
that
know
motherfucker
Taker's a
trains
fan.
don't end up well.
I know Taker's a fan of Overfemi. I know that.
Yeah, I know.
He's
Yeah.
He's also a fan of Gunther. So
What?
Now I see why Gunther's a bum now. Everybody in this motherfucker comes around. They go ahead.
I'm just trying to figure out, how does Gunther go from winning the world title to fighting Pat
All right,
McAfee?
it's in the group.
Like, how does that correlate?
Oh my god.
And they say that this is they said that this is supposed to be a setup for Gunther to fight Goldberg. I'm like, why?
Yeah, like how the fuck does that correlate? So Goldberg's
Please
gonna
don't let
come
that
to
match
the
happen.
rescue. Goldberg's supposed to come to the rescue, and Gunther's what Gunther's gonna do? He's gonna run away from Goldberg. Isn't Goldberg about to push 60?
If
He
Gunther
wants
doesn't
his
kill,
he wants his retirement match. I don't know why.
if Gunther doesn't go on a fucking Vader-like killing spree, these next 2 months,
if Gunther doesn't beat Goldberg, I don't want to hear shit.
like I said, Vader-like killing spree. Like if he doesn't go full blown Vader,
This my dude over. I remember Overeem.
I don't even want to see Goldberg fight.
Me neither. I don't want to see him in no ring, any ring.
Like, bro, Goldberg, you had your moment. You said you wanted to wrestle again because your son never seen you wrestle. Cool.
Right.
He's seen you wrestle. You're overdoing it, man.
like 2 people. See, look at him. Not a shred of fat on him.
Yeah, Overeem was a monster. Is he still fighting?
No.
Mm.
Like I remember the body kick he gave Brock Lesnar. He body kicked him straight into retirement. Then Francis Ngannou uppercutted Alistair Overeem straight into retirement.
Dead ass though, but nobody in here see no motherfucking punk ass gold bum. It's like that's one dude that definitely only got like 3 moves left. What moves do you have left? All you have, you can't even do the jackhammer. Can't even do chin music. Can you still do those moves, sir?
That dude has not done it.
He couldn't do that move when he was in his prime. Don't let him do that shit.
At least when he was in his prime, it looked good.
Yeah.
Now it just looks like.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm not talking about the super kick. I'm talking about the jacket.
Okay.
The super kick he doesn't do anymore, but the jackhammer looks like a regular suplex now. So
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, don't get me wrong, like when Goldberg was on a come up, I fucks with him heavy. I'm like, oh yeah, this dude's like, like a modern day superhero. You know what I mean? The streak and all that, and the monumental moment when he beat Hogan for the strap, became double champion. I was here for that. It was cool. Even after that, I even was somewhat here for him when he came to WWE, because when he came to WWE, even though Triple H didn't do good business, but he still ended up being okay at first. And then after that, it just went. It took a immediate nose dive, like ASAP. Like right after he had that match with him and Brock at, what was that? That was Mania. Him and Brock had that match
in the Garden.
2010? No, not the Garden. Not the Garden one. The one after that.
Yeah, it was at the Brock. It was at the Garden though. When the first part.
No, I'm not talking about the first. I'm talking about. Remember when they was promoting? I think it was 2K.
Oh, that 2K? Was. You mean that squash match?
Yeah, but it was like, it was like 5 minutes. But that 5 minutes was fun as hell. It really was. And then after that, complete nosedive.
Remind you of somebody?
Shit ridiculous, man. Like, say your ass home, gold bum.
That reminds me of Chris Jericho 2020, and then an immediate nosedive. Second 2021 happened.
I suppose, but yeah.
Like, And it's funny because it's like I really don't be asking for much. I swear to God, I don't. It's like with the whole Rusev shit. They bringing the Redeemer shit back, whatever the case may be. He has a mission. He has a goal. Cool. I could ride with that. Pause. I'm here for that. He has something to do. He has logical explanation why he came into WWE. That's it. That's it. I don't ask for much.
Like I said early in the show, if Rusev doesn't beat Otis within 3 minutes, there's something wrong here.
And then the whole shit with Becky and Lara Valkyria, that shit was just so super duper rush. All this time, they could have still been tag team champions, right? And they could have been teasing a dissension or whatever. Not go fully there with it. When you do the turn, it's at Backlash. That's when it should have happened.
And it's crazy because now Liv Morgan is going to be off TV to film a movie, and they still got the belts.
Them belts just need to get thrown down an incinerator and pack them up. Throw them shit down a fucking incinerator or a furnace.
I told you they haven't had good women's tag champs since Bayley and Sasha. I don't care what no one says.
Like they tried to do something with Bianca and or Naomi, and even I'll even say with Bianca and Jay, they try to do a little something. But it's just not him because why should we care? Give us a reason to care. That's all we ask. And don't insult our intelligence. That's all. That's the two major things. Make us care and don't insult our intelligence. That's it. It's really not that hard.
The tag titles don't matter because everybody that's held the belts are not real tag teams.
That too. Like remember they gave the belts a house party, immediately took the belts right off of them. Why? They're the only legitimate tag team in the Bumba Clot roster, man.
I think people forgot they were even.
Well, that and the Meta Girls.
Right.
Those are the only two legit tag teams.
Yeah, right.
It's interesting. They fuck up black women so viciously.
Yeah, like that's why I had a problem with Bianca taking the pin at Mania. That shit didn't have like Rhea could have took the pin. She would have been fine after that. She should have been the one to take the pin. All this fucking obsession with Rhea is starting to get a little, it's not there yet, but it's like, okay, now let's simmer down now. Let's, you know what I mean? Let's simmer down on Rhea just a little bit.
Because like the Meta Girls, they're good. They're a good team. They're a good tag team. I saw them at Rebellion. They're good.
Yeah.
The Rebellion was good. The whole pay-per-view was good, Rebellion.
It's just that once you look, they have a ceiling. Especially Jakara. Jakara has a massive ceiling. Lash, you can kind of bullshit your.
I think Lash is a little more over than Jakara.
Yeah, you kind of like bullshit her way through.
And people think she's more attractive than Jakara also. So that's going to get her a long way.
And the fact that she's still dating Trick Williams won't hurt.
And the company loves Trick. Like, people that they high on Trick. I'm loving what Trick is doing right now. Like, I said a lot of negative. I could say some positive stuff. Like with Trick, I'm loving what Trick is doing right now. Like the whole unhinged Trick Williams era, I'm here for it. He feels disgruntled. He feels like, look, man, I'm not getting my fair shake. I want a legitimate rematch, one-on-one. And he feels like he's not. Did he get it yet?
No.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so
no, he hasn't.
It's right. And now you see what I'm talking about. Like, it makes sense. It makes me feel where he's coming from. Like, yo, he's not getting a fair shake. He's getting put in triple threat matches and stuff like that. He's not getting a fair one-on-one match with Oba. It makes sense.
Javon is good too. I like Javon.
Yeah, I like Javon.
Like that dude is fun.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I really be asking for. It's not difficult.
Like there is like to me it makes it seem and tell me if I'm wrong, everybody. But it makes it seem that NXT and WWE are on two completely different planets.
Yeah.
Like everything that NXT does, it makes sense to the point where you want to watch from week to week, right?
Well, I won't go that far with it, but they're trying to do, they're trying to, tie up some loose ends here and there, and I'm here for that.
Like the direction that they're going in, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
No, I don't. I don't. But when it comes to them trying to tie up some loose ends here and there, yeah, I
like the direction. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, I don't. I don't know the direction. I really don't. But
okay,
they all trying to, like I said, they all trying to seal up some wounds here and there. They still got a lot to go.
And like with WWE, they're so hit and miss. They're so up and down that you can't really get invested into anything until you see, not necessarily like the final product, but you can see, or until you see the point of what they're doing. And sometimes there is no point. They just do it just to do it.
I'll say this. Like when it comes to their top stars, like Trick Williams or Javon Evans or what's my dude name? My dude Ricky Saints. I am interested to see what they got going on next. If it comes to that, you know what I'm saying? I'm interested to see what Stephanie Van Keel's gonna do next. You know what I mean? Even though it's like a little hazy what they got going on with her, because is she called up to the main roster? Isn't she?
No, like apparently Roxy and Julia, they look like they're main roster ready.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of black women in WWE now. Henny God, you love it.
Well, Roxy's definitely ready for the main roster. Julia might be too soon.
I agree, and that's okay. That's the other thing too. Like, why is Julia and Roxy a thing? Like, what did I miss when it comes to them being like a unit or a tag team?
It happened at the Raw Mania. That's when it first started happening.
Yeah, but why are they a team? Weren't they just fighting over the NXT title?
No explanation yet.
And we would
never
get
Julia,
one. We would never get one.
Roxy wasn't involved in the Fatal 4-Way, but Julia was.
That still wouldn't that mean then why? That still doesn't explain why she would team with Julia. Wouldn't that make her hate Julia, if anything?
Yeah. But again, it's a wait and see approach.
Easy digging. What's going on, my guy? I appreciate that thumbs up. I know you be liking the food content. More food content on the way. I'm just stacking up all types of food content, and I'm gonna hit you with that. Hit all y'all with that. You know what I'm saying? Bringing up some new recipes, some good dishes, and all that for your, to make your bellies rumble.
And then the motherfucking NFL draft. That was a motherfucker. Good Lord.
Slow down. Let's slow down. First, let's talk about. I know you gotta have something. Come on, give me something on this dude, Shannon Sharp. Come on, everybody's talking about it. What's your takes on Shannon Sharp?
He's fucked.
They got Jey Uso fighting Logan Paul as his first defense. Like, what are we doing?
Hold on, TKO. We gonna get back to that. Let Black Sauce say his take on the whole Shannon Sharp situation.
Oh,
like the whole thing with Shannon. And again, this is just me being honest here. He's not gonna get fired. You know why? Because he's good with Stephen A. and he's good with Pat McAfee. Those are the two. If you're just heading into the business, those are the two people that you need to be cool with. Because out of nowhere, Shannon was asking for $100 million. He's probably gonna get it.
Yeah, right after that whole them saying he was gonna get $100 million. Was it a new show or something?
Yeah, like they're talking about putting Nightcap on ESPN Plus.
Oh, so that's what $100 million. So I heard like after that, that's when Shorty came out with the allegations.
Yeah, but it was right after that. But they're still gonna give him the money. as long as Shannon has a logical explanation for everything that happened, he's gonna get the money.
How can he explain that?
I have no idea.
Like you being in your mid-50s messing with a 19-year-old girl looks crazy as is.
I mean, he's single, so
she's still very, very young though, my dude.
Yeah. Like still
she's
very
legal,
young,
but she's legal but barely legal.
Barely legal, yeah. And like that's the problem. But like as long as because like Shannon is saying that's a shakedown. As long as he has the proof of a shakedown, whoever did it, he's gonna get the money.
Even if it is a shakedown, right? He already admitted to wrongdoing because then he offered to pay. What was it, $10 million? I heard he offered to pay that much. So he's already admitting to guilt. Because
I think that was before the before he came up with the allegations of a shakedown, and there is proof.
When did did he do that after that audio came out with him threatening the choker?
Like it was like the day before.
Wow. They're like, you got more money, nigga. 10 million ain't enough. Give me more.
And apparently, the person who's doing the shakedown is Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, I heard that. How did that correlate? Like,
I have no idea. Like,
I heard it was like something between I guess this dude Shannon Sharp, and I don't know. This all alleged from all hearsay that he either hollered or smashed one of Shaq's chicks, and Shaq is butthurt over this shit.
That's here's the interesting part. They're coming onto the same network. Yeah, that might be a bit of a problem there.
Shaq stepping on his toes.
Shaq and Inside the NBA is coming to ESPN. So, yeah. By the way, Kendra Perkins is about to get fired.
Yeah, she's on OnlyFans ballet. Yeah, I know she's on OnlyFans. Didn't she say 25 racks, one buttock? Yeah, one sheet, 25 racks, something like that.
What?
Yeah. And he tricking heavy.
But like
Shorty about to be a millionaire just by spreading those cheeks.
And like apparently Shannon's gonna be off TV until August.
Yeah, because I heard he had to step down. He stepped down and shit.
Yeah.
People saying that's cap. He low-key got fired.
No, he didn't.
Not yet. Not officially, but he will.
Like it's a suspension. But again, if he gets found not guilty, then yeah, or not guilty, but like if he doesn't have to pay the lawsuit, then yeah, the money's his.
He's gonna pay. You already know he's gonna pay something because he even threw himself in the fire again, saying he might release some audio about me saying something. Okay, when he said that, when he came to address his listeners or viewers or whatever, when he said that, he's gonna come out with a tape or whatever that's gonna make me sound crazy. Was that the choking audio, or he said that after the choking audio came out?
That was after the choking audio.
Yikes. Jesus. Like, damn, motherfucker, is more? Oh, my God. And you just say, he did the same thing to Jay-Z. Motherfucker, we're not talking about Jay-Z right now. We're talking about you.
And again, like he's extremely protected at ESPN. So the only thing he has to do is ride out the storm.
Yeah, they're right. I want a big black baby in me.
And right now his storm is a type not type 2, but it's a category 2 hurricane right now.
Where?
No, like I said his storm is a category 2 hurricane.
Oh, yeah. You think so? Before we move on, because I know TKO want to touch on the whole Jey Uso or Logan Paul match that's coming up. So you think like maybe this dude what's his dude name? The dude with the crazy shape up. You think he told him to like fall back for a little minute, let shit die down or whatever?
Yeah, like Stephen A. and
Stephen A.
Yeah. Stephen A. probably told him like, yo, just cool out for a moment, wait till things right out, because eventually they're gonna shut the fuck up. So as long as he gets to that point and there's no absolutely like time to pack up and go type information that comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's going to be a long time before that trial starts. So
yeah, something like that's going to start like, if not the end of the year, next year.
Like as long as things
no time soon.
Like as long as things die down between then and August, or between now and August, he's good.
Okay.
He just has to wait it out.
So TKO, you got any thoughts about that, or you want to move on to Jey Uso and Logan Paul?
Man, motherfuckers, real cut. A lot of shit is getting exposed, as we all knew it would. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
And the interesting part is that Cat is right. Cat Williams is right.
He was talking straight to that dude's soul, like all the time. He was talking straight to this motherfucker Shannon Sharp, like, yeah, motherfucker, you too.
We're gonna open Pandora's box and it still ain't closed.
So, Logan Paul, Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight strap. Talk your shit, TKO. What you got going on?
First off, WWE's not low with this match. They're using Logan Paul's heat to get Jey Uso more over. Not that they need to, but why the hell is Logan Paul Jey Uso's first challenger? He wins.
Only thing I can say is a fresh match.
No, it's not, dude. Like,
it's not a fresh match?
It's not a match anybody should be interested in.
Okay, I'll give you that.
That's just my opinion. Like, Logan Paul wins one match and now he's the number one contender. How?
I agree.
If Gunther doesn't come back and then double murder Logan Paul and Jey Uso just for the fuck of it.
Bro, Gunther's fighting fucking Pat McAfee.
I don't give a fuck. As soon as he's finished as soon as he's finished, mess it up.
Bro, I would rather them run back Jey Uso versus Gunther. Make a stipulation out of that shit.
Like, as soon as he finished, mess it up Pat McAfee for fun. Concentrate on Logan Paul and Jey Uso. Gunther would be the biggest face in the business if he fucks up Logan Paul.
My thing is this too. Like, you definitely make a valid point, TKO, because I even tried to twist my mind around, like, you know what? He did beat AJ Styles at Mania. You know what I mean? And I know it's a mean stretch, but it's something, and I shouldn't have to do that shit. That's my point. Why should I be like, maybe if I was to think this way and make it logical? No. It should just automatically, bam, that makes sense. Just like that. That's my main gripe about wrestling, period, nowadays.
Yeah, nothing in wrestling makes sense.
This nigga Triple H about to give everybody PSD if Logan Paul wins this title.
Motto, what it do though? That's my guy, Motto, right there.
I will quit. I will quit watching wrestling for the rest of this year if Logan wins the title.
This shit is just as that should have been just as bad. This shit would have been just as bad if Jeff Jarrett wins the AEW title.
No, I want to. Now you tripping. Logan Paul winning the belt is definitely not as bad as Jeff Jarrett winning the belt. Nowhere near as bad.
But just as bad as David Arquette winning the belt.
You know what's funny? Where the fuck is Jeff Jarrett? Did Tony Khan tell him, yo, get the fuck away from me? Like Jeff Jarrett ain't on TV at all. He used to be on TV like all the time. Now he's not.
They did a segment, I think, with on Saturday.
They did some segment on Collision, but that's about it. At this point, I'm not complaining at all. Keep him off of TV as much as possible. Like,
I find it interesting though, because from him being on TV a lot to now, it's like you barely see him. Like, what did Tony Khan tell this dude? Like, yo, let me pull you to the side real quick, Jeff. Come here. Let me pull you to the side.
Because Tony Khan listens to us. He probably got it from us. I've been telling him to get Jeff off my TV for weeks.
Early.
Like the minute he first debuted, I said, I don't want to see this clown.
But quick question.
Yo, Motto Subis had Jeff Jarrett through his retirement tour in the bushes.
Thank God. Like,
but quick question. What do you guys think of Collision going to TBS this Saturday?
They need to prove themselves. It's time for them to cook.
And for no. And it's not going to be for the NBA playoffs. It's going to be for the Avengers.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that, yeah.
Look at that. Raise a little bit of eyebrows or no? It's whatever.
It's whatever.
Okay.
It is. What you think?
Like, I don't understand why. Like, again, if it's for the like when Nitro got preempted, it was for the playoffs. Like, I think.
Hey, Motto, it is Avengers, Motto. To be fair, it is Avengers.
Like, I think it was it was a Bulls game. Like, Nitro went to 1 hour for a Bulls game. Like, it was like game 1 against the Pacers that year. And like they preempted Nitro for an hour or to an hour so they can fit that game in. I was like, okay, that makes sense. It's fucking Jordan. Of course you like nothing precedes Jordan. But the Avengers, no. That shouldn't be the case.
Which Avengers? Is it the first or the second movie? That's the thing.
I think it's the second one.
That was the best one to me. Infinity War was the best one to me. I ain't like Endgame. Endgame was boring.
No, it's Endgame. Yeah, that's what it is. It's Endgame.
Oh God.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of AEW, you already know what time it is. Yeah, TKO.
Well.
What matches they got announced now? 2, 1.5.
Well, big show now. Fucking Sandman will have a rat of a century if that happens.
But please don't jinx it.
Nah, but for real though, they got the Owen Hart tournament, Hangman versus Kyle Fletcher.
That's gonna be a goodie.
They got.
I'm going for Kyle Fletcher. I don't care. I'm going for Kyle. I'm going for the underdog. I'm going for Kyle Fletcher.
You really think Kyle's the underdog in this scenario?
Yeah, like everybody expects Hangman to win.
Well, the Hangman versus Ospreay would be different. But I just don't think they should run back Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher, at least not now. Not this way. After that cage match, shit.
Only way they run that back is if he gets his lick back. If Kyle Fletcher wins, because he needs his win back.
I think they should wait until one of them gets the title.
Ooh, okay. And then they fight at after All In. What's after All Out? After the fight at All Out?
Yeah, I think that match will hit. I think if they run it back, it'll hit more with the title.
But if they also go up against each other at All Out, Kyle Fletcher's gonna lose. If this dude Ospreay is the champ, if Ospreay the champ, he's not losing anytime soon. He's losing next year.
I don't see. Well, I felt Ospreay was winning this whole thing the minute he called a shot at All In.
It's gonna be Hangman. It's not gonna be Ospreay.
If Hangman wins tomorrow and he fights Ospreay, I don't see they can't go wrong. Honestly,
You gotta think like Tony
Ospreay,
Khan. It's gonna be Hangman.
but would that really be a bad thing though? Mox and Hangman, especially this version of Hangman.
True.
They do got a built-in story already. I can't say they don't.
They do have an existing story. A lot of people forget Hangman fucking tapped out Mox in their last match.
But wouldn't you think? And again, I'm just spitballing here. Wouldn't you think that MJF would fuck up Hangman's chance at All In?
That is true. They did have a face-off last week.
Good point.
And MJF is gonna beat. And speaking of MJF, he's gonna be there tomorrow. Do a segment as well as the Hurt Syndicate.
Let me ask you guys something about that. I didn't mean to cut you off, TKO. Excuse me, but it aligns with what her syndicate and MJF got going on. What do you think is gonna persuade this dude Lashley to be like, you know what, you good? He gave this dude jewelry, with that nice watch and all that. Gave him some fine looking woman, gave him a car, all that fly shit. It still wasn't enough. What is gonna make this dude Lashley give him the thumbs up?
Hose money, and MJF's title shot.
I would assume a match between them. MJF's gonna fight one of these guys, if not both of them.
Oh yeah, he is. I agree. He's definitely gonna, especially Lashley. He's definitely gonna fight Lashley. So you think that's what it's gonna be? You think that's gonna make him give him the thumbs up if he was to fight him in a match, and then I guess he beats Lashley and Lashley approves?
I mean, I could see it happening.
I think that the way that's going to happen, and if I'm wrong, please tell me, that if MVP says, okay, what the fuck's wrong with you, Lashley? Do you want a match with him? And Lashley will say yes. He'll say, okay, if he beats you, he's in.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
I wouldn't mind that at all, honestly.
Because it's like, what else is there? Gave him the women, gave him the watch, the car. What else do you want?
Yeah, I want to hurt you. And Lashley's been saying for weeks he wants to hurt MJF, so it's definitely got to lead to a match.
That's the only way that at least that part of the story will get solved, is if he says, like, okay, what do you want? Like MVP will walk to him backstage and like, yo, like, what do you want? Like he's giving you everything. Like what exactly do you want? He'll say a match. He'll say, okay, if he beats you, he's in.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
Are you willing to?
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Let me see what Model's talking about over here. Is that Spanish fly off the top of the cage more insane than the time Ela Skipper walked the cage and did nothing is crazier than that Ela Skipper spot. The Hurricane Rana spot was chef's kiss.
The fact that nobody caught that motherfucker.
Bro, this nigga did a tightrope on the fucking cage and did a run. To this day, that's never been duplicated.
Only person that came close is Ray Phoenix. That's it.
I don't care. Nobody caught dude. Like, he did a 450 and nobody caught him. At least somebody would at least get in the way.
Oh, Leon Slater. You know that's bum out of the week right there.
Yeah, he landed like chest and face first on that floor. Even if you look closely, even Moose had to ask him if he's okay.
Yeah, then he said, yeah, I'm a Hardy boy. I was like, yeah, you got a concussion.
Jesus.
But he seemed like he was fine.
I would
He has a
hope
fucking
he
brain
is.
concussion. He doesn't remember. He didn't remember what he ate for dinner that night.
Well, he better be fine. He's an X Division champion. No, matter of fact, no, he's not. I forgot this dude.
Yeah, Moose
Nah,
is.
Moose,
He did.
Moose
Yeah,
still got
Moose.
the title.
I think that was a bot spot. I think Moose tried to catch him in midair with that spear, but Leon Slater, he dropped down too soon.
Yeah.
I think that's what they was going for.
Then Bummy Dollar said that he tried to catch him, and he almost dislocated his arm. Try to catch him.
I would assume the way he landed, I know somebody had to have gotten hurt in that spot.
It was still a fun match though. I liked Rebellion. It was fun. Yo, let's be real. Did y'all think they was gonna pull the trigger on Tessa? Be real.
Low-key, I really did.
Me too. I thought they was gonna go there with it. I really thought they was gonna go there.
You really want the people in Los Angeles, California, to have a reason to whoop your ass?
Man, look.
I know they're probably still gonna do it because ain't no way they're gonna have Tessa on this roster and just collect dust and have.
You better do it in extremely safe territory.
They trying to test the crowd. Why are they doing what they're doing with Tessa? They're trying to get a feel of the crowd to see if they're gonna forgive her. We're never gonna forgive her.
They need to fire her ass.
The chances of Tommy Dreamer getting fucked up is extremely high in Los Angeles.
They need to fire her ass. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not pushing for people to lose their job, but she's a piece of shit, man. She still has no remorse of what she did. She's literally in Hogan, in the same boat as Hogan. Like, come on, man.
I'll even say she's in more heat than Hogan because she's actually pulling up like what every week. At least you don't see Hogan every week. You see her though.
I'm gonna be in LA May 7th.
Yeah. You know what else is gonna be in LA? Something else is gonna be in LA too. Money in the Bank.
Yeah, NXT, like NXT World's Collide, Money in the Bank. I think, the two locations are about 2 minutes apart without traffic. It's gonna be like what, like maybe 10, 15 minutes.
That's gonna be ridiculous out there.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. This what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do 2 bum outs of the week this week. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta catch up. We gotta do a little bit of catching up. So here go the first one. You know what I'm saying? I gotta play it real quick there. Put it up in the highly super duper highly expensive Council Roundtable over here.
Hey Topher, you're at home. Do your thing.
Yeah, I don't know what else Toph at. Yeah. The ninjas got Toph.
Joe's Ninjas.
Look at this shit right here. Swanton 450. Bop. Look at Moose.
One more time. Fuck it. One more time. Unreal.
Oh man. Oh, they got 2 more matches on this card.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Yeah. Tony Storm is gonna be in a match against Miyu Yamashita, who is a
The
girl from
fuck?
Stardom.
Oh my God, man! Here we go, Tony Khan.
No, she just left. She just left. She's the girl that just left Stardom, so they're just kind of
Oh,
testing the water.
really?
Yeah,
Like I heard the
so
other chick's going to WWE. Like there's no convincing her.
yeah, they released two people left Stardom, so they're just testing the waters with this girls. So it's all right. And the last match is an 8-man tag. It's an 8. They're calling it the 8-man All-Star tag.
Oh God.
It's Kevin Knight, Mike Bailey, Mark Briscoe, and Omega versus Ricochet, Okada, and the Bucks.
Oh God.
They just doing the Bucks and just all types of random tag team matches, huh?
I ain't gonna lie. Last week, the Bucks versus Knight and Mike
Yeah.
Bailey had no business being that good.
Yeah, that match is very, very fun. But that's what I expect from the Bucks, though.
That's just it though. The Bucks are a great team who can put on great matches. They're just assholes.
Yeah.
Like the one thing that
Give me
has
1
me
second, y'all. I'll be right back.
All right.
like the one thing that has me confused, and tell me if I'm wrong, TKO. Trent Beretta, what the fuck is going on with that fuck?
He's in the Don Callis family with Romero.
Yeah, but it makes no sense.
It kind of does because Trent was always with the
How?
Don Callis family. He was just injured.
Well, okay, I'll give you that. But Romero makes no sense.
Well, Romero's kind of been floating around backstage doing nothing, so it kind of does in a way.
They send him back to Japan. What the fuck?
Him and Trent were already a tag team, Rapidity Vice, and them being as a
Roppongi Vice, yeah.
Rapidity Vice's heels as a heel team would actually be interesting.
You think so?
It might be. Plus, the one thing I noticed about everybody in the Don Callis family, at least you get TV time.
But like you understand what I'm saying, right? Like the groups have no synergy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for instance, like if you kept it to what's that guy's name? To Fletcher, Kyle Fletcher, Takesha, and Cage.
It's Lance Archer, right?
Yeah, Cage and Archer. Like I don't have no problem with the fact that I like it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the problem is with the Don Callis family, most of the guys keep getting hurt. I mean, Cage got hurt. Trent had a neck injury. Fucking Mark Davis is injured too, and he was looking good. So they just replacing dudes. That's all. Although I do like the fact that Josh Alexander's with them. He's interesting with them.
That makes less sense.
Does it though? But at least, because to me, I don't think Josh Alexander is going to get lost in the shuffle if he stays with them. Not for long, but for now.
Like to me, Josh Alexander should just be by himself. He's good by himself.
You know what? I do agree. I think he should be that that face that could do his thing in the mid card. He should be going after that TNT championship.
Yeah, I could see it, but he just got there, so I'm not worried about him yet.
Yeah.
Like if he's like Omega, not Omega, but if he's like Okada, can't speak the language, just says bitch all the time, it makes sense for him to be in the faction. That you can't just have Okada be like Yokozuna and just say one word every week.
Instead of saying bonsai, he says bitch.
Yeah.
Oh God, say something, bitch. Like makes no
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, like it was funny at first, and then he just, oh, it works. So let's keep on saying it. That's like WWE booking.
Like it makes sense for him to be in a faction, like Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb makes sense for him to be in a faction because you're trying to introduce him, you're trying to get him over.
Jeff Cobb about to come through, man. He about to light shit on fire at NXT.
But with Alexander, we all know him, so let him be by himself.
Yeah.
Like we know who he is. We watched him wrestle in TNA. So for him to be in a faction makes no sense unless he can't cut a promo to save his life. Then put him in a faction.
So Motto asked, why didn't they catch Leon Slater? We don't know. I guess him doing a front tuck somersault in midair caught him off guard. They didn't expect all that.
A swanton 450, and Moose said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
Yeah, the move is beautiful. It's a beautiful looking move. Like I ain't gonna lie. Imagine that. Imagine Leon Slater and this dude is a tag team. Leon Slater and Javon Evans. They'll be a fun tag team.
Leon Slater and Vikingo.
Nah. Put the blacks together when it comes to this one.
Okay.
Because they charismatic. They got high flying moves. You know what I mean? They could be like a new version of the New Day.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
It can be.
Nah, but what's the day? But Xavier Woods was kind of funny last night on commentary. What he said.
And that's some bullshit because it's like, you know what I mean? Because you wouldn't be able to hear this shit if you like. So like if I would have went there last night, I wouldn't be able to hear what they had going on because you can't hear the commentators.
Right.
Like, oh my God, he's 350 pounds, and then like you can hear like a few seconds later, your Xavier Woods say like yeah, he's fat.
Tony Storm versus Queen Aminata was a good match. Yeah, but what happened to Queen Aminata after that? You know what I mean? That's the shit that sucks. It's like what Tony Khan feeds, mainly when it comes to women. When he feeds women to these mainly I guess you could say Tony Storm, they get fed to Tony Storm, and then now they back to fucking Collision and they're stuck there forever.
Now you lost.
Anna Jay just came back too.
You lost. Back to catering. You go.
Yeah. It really sucks because it's like, damn, like like look at they already low key doing it to Megan Bain. I don't give a fuck how much women she squats. Don't she be squatting like 2 women now? It looks good.
She about to feud with Anna Jay right now. She just dropped her.
If she doesn't kill Anna Jay within 3 minutes,
she should. She's supposed to be the like the mega woman, the mega sis. Like you supposed to be.
Cool,
I like that.
Cool name.
Yeah, I like it. I like it too. And it's like I was just starting to, get interested to see what she had going on, and then you took off Dynamite. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, come on, be like, don't do that. Stop building these women up. And then when motherfuckers get a little interest in them, well, back to Collision you go. Everybody does not watch Collision. Tony Khan, I know you're listening. You or your lackeys are listening. Everybody does not watch Collision. Respectfully. Jesus.
But good for Conan getting a spot on the new AAA booking.
Oh, Javon Evans' birthday? Okay. How old is he? Like 20? Yeah, young motherfucker.
I think like 23. Like NXT has an extremely young roster.
And that's good. Like you can see this dude, Shawn Michaels and A-Train and all them, they're legitimately building for the future. They don't got fucking 40 plus, close to 50 years old in the main event scene.
Like Chase U. Chase U Chicken and Roxy, they're the same age.
Yeah, that's because they pulled them straight at. They pulled the young one out of high school, and Roxy. She started when she was like what, 16?
Yes,
Yeah, I
15,
heard about
16.
that too. Yeah, look at everybody. Everybody loves a young OG, and I think the main reason why we love the young OG is like how we love Jacob Fatu. It's natural. They talk like a fucking person. Like you could relate to a motherfucker like that because when it comes to a Javon Evans, when it comes to a Jacob Fatu, we spoke to motherfuckers like that on a daily basis. Let's really be real. Like I speak to motherfuckers like Javon Evans all the damn time. And then you good in the ring too. You athletic, you're fun. Fucking Jacob Fatu reminds me of one of my uncles.
Yeah.
Like
He
Javon,
does.
like Javon Evans took Wesley directly back to the back of the bus.
Clearly.
21 years old today. Yeah, man. He's officially legal to drink.
Yeah.
We know,
Speaking of-
right, Ballet? We know motherfuckers like that in real life. They're relatable. That's why we instantly get a, you know what I mean? We instantly could feel where they coming from. Motherfuckers they sound like robots, like, I am your champion, and I'm a robot. Yes, how you doing? No!
One thing that's appreciated about Javon is that he puts up good matches.
Yeah, he can. I told you to me he's a young Chris Bay. Him and Chris Bay damn near got the same moveset.
I see that now.
Yeah, the difference is Javon Evans he jumps higher.
Yeah, he does.
Now, obviously, yeah.
Well, before the accident with
Yeah.
of course, before. I'm glad he's walking again, and he's a fucking soldier. He's a trooper, and shouts go out to TNA for really handling his incident with care and giving him his accolades and keeping him in great spirits, man. Like a lot of people now talking about that with TNA. TNA handling this incident with Chris Bay is beautiful. I love what they're doing.
Pure class.
It really is. Shouts go out to TNA for that. Seriously.
Yeah, for real.
But Javon Evans and So Ruka, they're so uber athletic.
I gotta watch So Ruka. Like I didn't really watch. Is she the one with that flipping RKO type thingy?
Yeah, the Soul Snatcher.
The Soul Snatcher, yeah.
They just gave her the Women's North American title, so
okay. Yeah, I gotta see what she got going on.
Like the finishing sequence in that match was something special. Like she climbed like halfway through the ladder. I think like somebody was in the the hangman position, like on the ladder.
Or like Trio Woe?
No, like she's like playing kind of like the Randy Orton hangman DDT.
Oh, okay.
Like she ran up on the second ladder into the Soul Snatcher, off the second ladder to the first ladder to the mat.
That's crazy. That is crazy. My thing is this, right? Because I'm like the outside looking in. I'm noticing that Jada Parker is getting more popping than Soul Ruka.
That's good.
They're gearing those two up to have like a little bit of a like a feud basically because the main event spot is basically filled up to the brim.
They're gearing up Jada Parker to take the belt from Soul. I can see that.
I mean,
is she the one? Their main event scene for the women is pretty stacked, especially now with Roxy on the verge of getting a call up, and the fact that next week they're gonna have Julia versus Jordan Grace.
Yeah, Jordan's ready to take Roxy's spot. as soon as she gets caught up.
Okay.
Well,
And like
speaking of,
they did
Hold
Jade.
on. Let TKO go. Go ahead, TKO.
My bad.
no, I was just gonna say, speaking of NXT, that's my throwback match tonight. Is an
Yo,
NXT
man.
match.
That's another thing too. You gotta start posting in the comments and all that, my dude. Like you be
I
forgetting.
do, but some of the matches that I be saying, they don't. I'm trying to find them on YouTube, but somehow they keep getting taken down.
What?
I don't know why. This match, I was looking for this match, but it got taken down on YouTube. That's
What's the
why.
match? Go ahead. Go ahead. Say what the match is.
Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano, NXT New York.
Oh, that was a fun match.
Hell yeah,
That was
man.
a fun match.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
that 2 out of 3 falls match was insane.
Man, I miss those days, man. And this dude Triple H was just sitting there, just relishing and everything, knowing damn well he barely did a damn thing.
Oh man.
I feel so bamboozled. I thought Triple H was like a godsend to wrestling at that time. Like, oh, Triple H, yo. But I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't the advocate. I wasn't one of the advocates of saying like, oh, he should be in the main roster, book in the main roster. I never said that. No, I never said. But when they came to NXT at that time, man, that was such a breath of fresh air, man. It really fucking was.
Bro, black and gold, the black and gold era, everybody felt like a star.
Triple H's problem is that he needs to stop being the get in where you fit in type of person. Like, I understand his hard element is the reason why he's not like he's not cutthroat.
He's not
but
cutthroat? Okay.
But he needs to stop. He needs to start being a little bit cutthroat.
He is cutthroat, sir. Triple H only cares about his fucking self. The reason why booking is lacking because he's caring about himself. The reason why the road to WrestleMania was lacking because he was worried about his fucking Hall of Fame speech. His hour-long Hall of Fame speech. The reason why this shit is weak, what's going on right now, is because he's worrying about that dumbass fucking show. What's that? WWE Unreal? That's the shit he's worried about.
Now, like, that's not like I well.
Yes, that's yes. That's the fuck this motherfucker worried about.
But to me, and again, like, you're more pessimistic than me. But like a few things caught my eye at WrestleMania 40.
I see hold on, Black. So I see the TKO, but I would say, like, don't put it in the back chat. Put it, in the chat where everybody can see. You know what I'm saying? See
I lit it. They just re-uploaded the match. I did not see it. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you good. Yeah, so everybody can see what the match is. You know what I'm saying? Because I could be at lunch. You know what I'm saying? I could be at work at lunch. I'd be like, what this dude TKO match of the day was? And I'll probably want to see the match.
Yeah, I got you.
But go ahead, Black. So go ahead.
But like, he said that at 40, he said that he wanted wrestling to be fun. And that when people have fun, the people writing it has fun. And when the people writing it has fun, that means he has fun. And that he will continue doing this until it's not fun anymore. It's a complete and utter 180 from how he was at 41. We didn't mention The Rock by name throughout the entire weekend. And
I won't be surprised if Dewey feels salty about that. Because he definitely they helped get each other over. I could admit that. For him not to mention, and you had an hour-long speech. You ain't mentioned this dude once? Not once? That's a little iffy.
You can't tell me
And
that Triple H and Rock don't hate each other still.
like, and that to him, he kind of sees Dewey as a Vince stand-in, almost in a way.
Who, Triple H? Hell yeah.
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 Dude, Triple H and Rock hate each other still. You can't convince me they don't.
Yeah, because with that speech, it was very telling. It was very telling. Damn. You
Like
not
with
like you. He was better off talking shit about The Rock. He was better off doing that than not mentioning him at all.
like with Brett doesn't fuck with you. He's not gonna fuck with you. Like he still doesn't fuck with Triple H to this day.
Because he knows he's a fucking clown. That's why.
But like to him, and like he knows that he has Ari. That's what he knows. He knows for a fact Ari's on his side. Because otherwise,
WWE Unreal Ballet is WWE Unreal, right? I got it right? I said WWE Unreal. But this dude, he's gonna remove the curtain to the backstage antics and the writing of the show. I'm like, you really went this far, my dude. Jesus Christ, Triple H.
because otherwise, if Triple H never had Ari on his side, The Rock's takeover would have been completed by now.
Well, judging from what The Rock said, they didn't have no plans. Even Ari and Man, and that's the thing too. How the fuck you bought this company, Ari Emanuel? How you bought this company? You don't have no plans either. These motherfuckers are so fucking stupid. You spending all this money and y'all don't even know what the fuck y'all paying for.
That's because Ari never wanted to put his hands into the minutia of things.
So he wanted to be like a silent partner.
Basically.
I guess that's working well for him.
Like if you look at him in the UFC, he never touches. He never gets in the way with Dana White.
Oh, so basically it was like a keep him busy type deal. Like, let Ari Emanuel go over there with WWE, let him and let Dana White basically do his own thing in UFC.
Like he never touches Dana. Like even when you bought it the entire time, you never saw Ari. You saw Dana.
Yeah, you're right.
It's because he wasn't making it crystal clear. My hands aren't on this. It's them, not me.
When in that aspect, yeah, you're right. Because all the years I watched UFC, I didn't know who the fuck Ari Emanuel was. So yeah.
Like same thing with WWE. You never saw Ari. In any of the pictures, do you even know what he looks like? You don't.
Barely. I've probably seen him like once since they closed the deal. That's probably when I only seen him like once, maybe twice. But not Triple H. This motherfucker's in every single fucking picture and video, and he's just there. Welcome to WrestleMania. Are you ready? Everywhere, like, yo, my man. Are you a new champion? Come, let's take a selfie.
Like,
oh yeah, fuck Dana White too. Yeah, he on that woman beating shit. Fuck him. We don't promote that. We don't promote that shit over here, B. We definitely don't.
No. Like you never see Ari. You see Mark Shapiro. You see him a shitload, but you never see Ari Emanuel. Never see him.
Ari is dope for him. Yeah, I bet. Like behind the scenes, he the ones that he's like the secret funder.
He's a talent agent. That's what he is.
He's a talent agent, and the first person he thought of was bringing in The Rock. And I get it, like he's gonna bring money, but yo, my dude is aging.
He's The Rock's agent, or he was The Rock's agent.
No, I mean aging. I mean like his age, not agent.
Okay.
Aging.
Oh yeah.
And that's WWE's thing. It's like, yo, when is it gonna get to the point where y'all gonna be like, yo, damn, we just gotta work with what we got going on? It's like they would do that shit. They'll work with the talent that they got, but then they'll panic every time around, like especially WrestleMania season. They'll start to panic, like, "Oh my God, yeah, let's bring back The Rock, let's bring back John Cena, let's bring back The Undertaker, let's bring back Stone Cold." Like, yo, these dudes are like, come on, let's really be real. We're glad they're still alive.
Like a puzzle, like they were extremely strategic in them buying WWE, like because they bought the UFC in 2019. WWE was in the complete shits at that time. Ari went to buy WWE from the jump.
Yeah,
like when he bought the UFC, his intentions was to buy WWE.
Yeah, I remember, and basically he wanted Ari wanted this dude Vince in charge. He said if Vince wasn't in charge, he wasn't gonna buy WWE, because there was a rumor out there saying that Vince was actually gonna fall back. He was really almost there, but Ari was like, Vince? "Yo, yeah." Ari was like, "Motherfucker, if you leave and you stay away, I'm not buying WWE." So that's when you had motherfuckers like a Nick Khan and all that shit. You know, I mean, they came through, tidy up the company, you know, got rid of some dead weight here and there to make this shit look good. Remember, we spoke about this shit like last year, I think, or a couple of years ago on the show. Remember, we thought the Saudis was gonna buy WWE. They was almost there.
That's when it came with the la la la.
Remember, I was like, the Great Khali is gonna be the fucking champion next.
Oh God. Yeah,
like we was here combing the shit with a fine tooth comb. Like we was here for it. Like, oh shit.
That's why they gave the belt to Jinder Mahal. Shit.
Yeah, they try to get in the good graces with the Indian crowd.
That failed because for a multitude of reasons.
And now when it comes to TKO, they're still not hands on it. Like they're fucking up ticket prices. They're perfect at that.
Don't even get me started on the ticket prices. And you got Rock's ass on McAfee saying the reason he was at Elimination Chamber was because the ticket sales were declining. Motherfucker, the ticket sales cost a fucking down payment on a mortgage. And the elite tickets for SummerSlam are $40,000.
Who the fuck came up with that price?
These dudes are fucking insane. They are insane.
They want us to spend a fucking mortgage payment to see one show. And
it is bullshit. That's the thing, though. TKO is. Go ahead. My bad, mother. I didn't mean to cut you off. It just be.
No, you're right. Go for it.
It's like yo. It's not like we paying that much money for like a Stone Cold in his you know what I mean, in his prime, and The Rock in his prime, and Undertaker, Kane. You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers is in their prime, the top star, Triple H. We not paying for that. We paying for motherfucking. What's his dude's name? The Deadly Alliance 2.0, aka the Favor. We paying for who else? We paying for John Cena, and he's 50 years old. We paying for a what are we doing here? We got Drew McIntyre beefing over the U.S. Championship. Drew, what are we doing?
And to me. And again, there is such thing as a hands-off approach working. For instance, look at the New England Patriots.
Hold
They
on,
were
wait.
hands off
See,
for. Huh?
hold on, because you say jumping all over the place with the topics.
No. Like I'm still on topic. You just have to follow me.
Yeah, you be going left field. How you start off the sentence though? How you come in with the New England Patriots? But go ahead.
Like their owner was like very hands off. They said like, okay, Belichick, do your thing. I'm off of it. That's what Ari is. Ari is basically the Patriots owner. He's very hands off. Triple H, do your thing. I'm not in this. But like there is the other part of it. Not the other part of it, but there is the opposite part or the opposite side of it.
Mm-hmm.
You could be like Vince. You could be like Jerry Jones, where his hands are on everything and he's fucking up everything at the very same time.
No, like I was saying, I'm not sitting there saying like, oh, I want Vince McMahon to come back. Hell no, because Vince was definitely worse. He definitely was worse because Vince wasn't trying to do anything like interesting, or he wasn't doing no shock value booking, nothing. It was just like, yo, rematch after rematch after rematch after rematch, and bring out Omos, and like shit like that. Like, come on, my dude, you're killing us. When it comes to this dude Triple H, he's basically trying to do what he did in NXT, like when it came to the good match, because the matches in NXT was really good. But what connected everything was the storyline. I still remember the storylines to this fucking day in NXT Black and Gold. I don't know why these motherfuckers don't understand. That's the key to it all. It's stories. The match is the cherry on top of the cake.
Know what this match needs, pal? What? Omos.
You know what I'm saying? And yo, I don't care because I was an advocate of Omos. I swear to God, I wanted Omos to get over. I really did. I was here for it. You know what I'm saying? You see this dude, big black dude, looking like a larger than life type of guy. I was so here for it. But the dude was a bum, and he can't talk on the mic. What do we do? What are we gonna do with you? What are you doing?
If MVP can't get you over, you know you have a serious problem.
Yeah, MVP even tried. You notice he ain't drag his long ass to AEW, right?
He blocked Sandman for.
Yeah, we just had back and forth. I'm like, yo, my dude. I understand that's your people's, but come on, let's really be real. Knock it off. Where's he at now? Huh, MVP? Where's he at now? Why you not trying to negotiate for your boy? This dude hasn't been on
bomb African food and catering.
Right. He hasn't been on TV for like what, 2 years? What happened to your boy? He just left your boy. You went to AEW. He's still in WWE. Selling perfume at catering. Get the fuck out of here.
I said he's gonna have some bomb African food and catering. That's where he's at right now.
Don't he got perfume and cologne and type shit? He like that dude. Yo, Tika, yo, that nigga Omos is like that dude in Fordham Road. That nigga, he got the table set up with the cologne and all that shit with the frankincense. That's Omos. The fuck out of here.
Like he's that gun salesman and fucking Hitman.
Yo, King Leo, what it do though?
Oh,
You was came in mad hard for Omos. Omos is Omos that. Next thing you know, you in AEW, Omos still in WWE, telling him to figure it the fuck out.
Ballet's still an Omos fan.
That nigga, the fact that nigga hasn't gotten his pink slip yet is crazy.
They just got him sitting there. Like what Black Sauce said, he must have some good ass motherfucking, what's that, African, Nigerian cooking?
Clearly.
Bob has Nigerian food.
No, I'm saying some good ass, some the fufu and all that, if I'm not mistaken.
Some Emma.
Some real good Emma. Some real good ching ching. The hell? The fuck? Get that
Yo.
bum dude the fuck up out of here. He's a bum.
Yeah.
And I'm not sitting there saying, oh, I hate him as a person. He's a bad guy. No, I never said that. I'm pretty sure he's mad cool. I'm pretty sure he is. But, my dude, I'm talking about the actual sport. That's where a lot of motherfuckers get misconstrued. Just because you say you don't like a specific wrestler doesn't mean you don't like him as a person. He or she.
Like, I swear, next time you guys come to California, I think Sam.
Oh, damn. You starting to glitch up, my guy.
Like, yo, you've been to California, right?
I have.
No, I haven't. No, actually, no, I haven't.
I have. Yeah.
Nah, like, guys, tell me.
You glitching up like crazy, my dude. You was good all this time. Now you glitching up again.
Why I said that when you guys get here, tell me. That we got to do a live show or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. That'd be awesome. Everybody just click up and we find like a spot we could mutually meet up at and just do like a live podcast, all of it, like all four of us and shit. That'll be amazing. I would love to do that.
I'd be down for it for sure.
Hell yeah.
Like, next time we come to Atlanta.
Yo, ballet, King Leo, give it up. He sucks. I understand y'all want to be, you know what I'm saying, riding for this dude. It's a wrap. Pack it up. Nobody gives a fuck about old Mosby. It's a wrap.
No offense to y'all, but even the Zelina Vega fans are having a better day than you guys.
Yeah.
She just won the women's U.S. title, and Omos is still in catering.
Selling frankincense and fucking cologne and shit.
She probably sold Zelina Vega that anime mask that she wears to the ring. Shit.
Omos is a WWE superstar. So is Brooklyn Brawler. He's a WWE superstar also. And what they had him doing, he literally said, Brooklyn Brawler, he literally said he used to go get Chinese food for the crew.
What?
Yeah.
So it's like, say you're a WWE superstar don't mean a damn thing.
I mean, shit. I'm telling you, I'm gonna watch old school matches. Probably. I'm probably gonna go on like an old school bench Thursday and Friday.
What you gonna watch? You said what old school matches from what promotion?
Like I'm thinking about WCW when it was good, like 92.
That's around the Power Hour days.
And like
I'm a glutton for that. I'm a glutton for that cheesy WCW around that era.
And like WWE, like not either WWE or New Japan in 93. No, in 90 when Vader was there.
You know what I was doing? You know what I was doing? I was actually trying to do a little deep dive in Ring of Honor, like just watching, see what they had going on. Like the first thing I watched was the rivalry between Bryan Danielson and Nigel McGuinness. They was oh my god, they was wow. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Like do yourself a favor and watch the storyline between Kevin Owens. Back then he was called Kevin Steen.
Yeah, I know about that. Yeah.
Like the ass whoopings that fucking Sami Zayn took. Like he did a package power driver on top of a fucking ladder. Like, how's he still walking? How's he walking? He shouldn't be walking right now.
What about Money in the Bank, King Leo? You look like you just randomly put money in the bank. Why you said money in the bank?
Because it's in our
Because
side
it's
of
in
California.
LA, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in LA. Yo, that motherfucker's not wise, B. Fucking Paul Heyman. How the fuck Paul Heyman wise? And Blackstone just said like he was shocked at what Seth Rollins did to Sami Zayn. If you was wise, you should have seen that coming. You're not wise, sir. If anything, he should have told Seth Rollins like, "Yo, I know what you're about to do. Don't do it. We need Sami Zayn. It's a stretch, but bear with me. We need Sami Zayn. Like, don't do that. Don't just, pack him up. You didn't know he was gonna do that, but you call yourself wise? Okay.
But like another thing, like I'm trying to watch, I'm trying to watch the Austin Tyson HBK storyline.
Like, it was cool. Yeah, it was cool.
Like, I just want to see it, to see the fear in HBK's face when he was walking to the ring for that Mania match, knowing that if he wins, Taker's gonna be meeting him backstage.
Like, it was like the build to it was actually really cool, especially like at that time. Like, you see Tyson, beefing with Stone Cold and all that with the whole shove and the break apart brawl. That was a cool moment. It really was, especially at that time. But like the payoff, it was really whack. The payoff was whack. Because Stone Cold won. Yeah, but it just came off as like, basically he punched Shawn Michaels and shit. It was a work punch. Shawn Michaels made it look good or whatever, but there was no payoff. I won't say payoff. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, basically, it was no story after that. Like, basically, it was done. Like, Shawn Michaels didn't want no revenge. Shawn Michaels was off TV. They tried to put Stone Cold in a suit. And
Shawn Michaels mega fucked up his back. I think he was looking for revenge. He was looking for a doctor.
looking for a prescription. TKO needs to buy a Ring of Honor and make a Ring of Honor vault. Didn't he do that? You know what? Mono brings up a good point. Because they do got the rights to Ring of Honor. What are they doing? Don't they got because they got the app, right? The Ring of Honor app. Don't they have don't they show like a Ring of Honor vault on the specific app, the Ring of Honor app?
No, they don't.
What?
Why does that shock you?
Tony Khan owns it. So there's no fucking way he's gonna let that happen.
That's what I'm saying though. He owns the rights to Ring of Honor. Didn't he come out with the app himself, the Ring of Honor app?
I don't think he
did. That was the Sinclair. That was like the final use of Sinclair.
No. What you about to say, TKO? Go ahead.
I think he shows classic matches on the website on YouTube, though.
Yeah, because I heard they had an app, if I'm not mistaken.
Come on,
like King Leo,
right?
King Leo, do they have an app, King Leo? Like, because King Leo always. Yeah, Honor Club. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. That's what I remember the name of the app. I figured they were showing like old school matches on Honor Club.
I know they definitely are on the website. I know they definitely are on YouTube, but I don't know about the app.
Every person on this podcast right now.
You're glitching, my dude.
I said that how many of you guys are subscribed to Honor?
You're still glitching. You're still glitching.
Yeah.
No. Okay, yeah. King Leo says it right here. they were showing classes during the actual. They were showing classes during the actual weekly show, but we all kept complaining. Well, I'll complain too. It's like, yo, I don't want to see this shit. Like, have us like a playlist for it. If you playing up to date Ring of Honor content, keep that there. Now, when it comes to the so what they was doing that every single show, King Leo was. Why don't you, King Leo, pull up if you want to pull up? I got like what 20 more minutes. You know what I mean? You can pull up if you want to.
Like, but what I was saying was that, like, how many of you guys are like are subscribed to Honor Club? Like, are the people listening right now?
I think King Leo is. I can't speak for him, but I know he be sometimes he covers it.
Yeah, on Tati's channel, right?
Him and Tati. Yeah, they like Tati and him. Yeah. Yeah, like I just figured that's what they was doing. They have it on Honor Club, but King Leo said that they would integrate the old school shows with the new school shows, and it's like, nah, you don't do that. Like you confusing people. Hey, here go King Leo right here. He about to make it make sense real quick. King Leo, what it do though?
What's happening? What it do?
Yeah, it was good, King Leo.
Yeah, like so yeah, like I was asking, I know you was in the chat, you heard, but let me reiterate. Do they have like a playlist for the old school matches of Ring of Honor or not? Like, how they going about that?
Yeah, they have playlists for everything. The problem was that they was just showing that shit in the middle of like the actual new shows every week for some reason. Tony Khan wanted to start showing classics, and then they had asked him even during like one of the little press things, like he said, "Yeah, we're gonna start doing more of it." And the fans was like, "Bro, we don't want to see that shit during the middle of the match." You know what I'm saying? Like they would give us a classic from like Japan with Danielson building up to like if somebody on the main roster was having a storyline. So yeah, but they do have like Danielson's history and all the important people, Kenny Omega, everybody, you know, whoever went through Ring of Honor, Cody, all that, like CM Punk, they got all of that there though inside of Honor Club.
How much the app cost?
It's like $10 a month.
It's not bad.
Nah, not at all. Especially because the only thing I hate is that like the pay-per-views, they are included sometimes and sometimes they're not. But you know, for the most part, they are usually included for the $10. But sometimes, but yeah, nah, man, they was wilding with that though.
Yeah, because I'm like, that's gonna confuse people, especially if they don't know they don't know about the old school product and shit. So like you sitting there, you watching a up to date Ring of Honor show, and then bam. You just get a flashback match. You're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck just happened?
That's what I'm saying. And they used to do that shit for like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. We'll get like a 45
40 minutes? Jesus Christ.
For the whole match?
How long is the actual show?
I promise you the show would be like an hour and a half, bro. And they'll take like 45 minutes and then like throw a classic 45-minute match. And we kept complaining. Tati went off on one of her shows, on one of her reviews. Man. She went off on the reviews like, bro, I can't take this. Like that shit was funny because it was just like too much. They just kept doing it. 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 40 minutes. Like, you know, like you've seen some of those Nigel and Danielson matches. They had those. They was showing those.
Yeah, like I actually happened to bump into that shit on YouTube. I didn't like have like the Honor Club. I don't have the Honor Club app. So like I just happened to just be like, you know what? Let me go. You know when you get curious, you want to do a little deep dive on some old school shit. I'm like, let me. And then I just let this shit play when it came to Bryan Danielson and this dude Nigel McGuinness, and these dudes was trying to knock each other's heads off, and there was a story behind it, and how they did it is like they told a story in the ring also, and I could appreciate shit like that.
Like most of those matches were good because Cornette was the one writing it. Like he was writing TV.
Cornette was around at that time when Bryan Danielson and Nigel McGuinness had beef.
Yeah, like he was there up until Steen and Generica.
Yeah, because he was on Kevin's neck, and he he didn't want Kevin to succeed at all.
Wow, that's that. I figured
know
he
he
wouldn't be
feels-
into shit like that.
I know he feels stupid now.
Right.
Like he was a big fan of Davey Richards. That's what he was.
Let them know, Ballet. Hit that thumbs up, Hacksaw Jim Duggan style. Don't play with it right now. Oh,
Of course he would like. Of course he would like Davey Richards. Good lord.
But Davey Richards channeled his inner Dana White, and yeah, that kind of stopped the relationship right there.
Yeah, it does suck with that because I actually like David Richards and he doing that shit. And I heard it was like a history of him doing that. So yeah, fuck him.
That's why Angelina
Didn't he
divorced him.
Yeah, like didn't he be Angelina Love?
Yeah,
That's
I
what
didn't know
they-
that until I
That's
didn't
why
know
they
that
got-
shit.
That's why they got divorced, and they got a kid together. That's the crazy thing.
That's some wild shit.
Just gets worse.
getting booked for matches? Are you still getting booked for matches?
I don't know. I don't know. I
No,
haven't heard
retired
from
from
him.
wrestling. I think like he retired.
Probably had no choice.
I think he was a big fan of Eddie Edwards too.
Oh goodness. Is he officially the leader of the system now? I don't know.
Still
Who
is.
knows?
Like he liked Cole. He liked Roderick Strong. He liked that was before Moose came in.
Yeah.
He liked Joe. He liked Punk. Still a big fan of Punk. And he liked Generica.
Yo, how the fuck? I think I got wolves just roaming around my yo. Let me keep that blicky close. They got fucking wolves. Yeah, we be having wolves over here sometimes, B. Literally wolves. Like I think they be hunting the deer because we have deer over here too.
Like, is there like a lot of wooded areas in Kansas City?
Yeah, like where I'm at, like down a block, it has like a lot of it's like a wooded area down a block from me.
Oh, okay.
A lot of acres and stuff like that.
Again, because
Feed the wolves some chocolate.
I remember like watching at home, like not like during like the college football season when Kansas will face Missouri, play them in Arrowhead.
Yeah. But since y'all here, yo, let's skim through this you want to skim through this Smash Machine pause trailer real quick?
Oh God.
Let's see what the Smash Machine got going on over here.
Let's do this.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
The murdering of Mark Kerr's career. Let's go.
Yeah, he better. The Rock better kill it. Who knows, B? He might be going for an Oscar when it comes to this right here.
This man has not been nominated for an Oscar, and he's been in Hollywood for over a decade.
Let's think about that statement you just said.
So you know
about that statement you just said, man.
He got the intensity right there. You know what I'm saying? Little something.
Might get an Oscar for worst actor.
That still doesn't make sense. How you in Hollywood for 10 years and you're not even nominated?
Look at that motherfucking wig, though. Oh my God.
It'd be even funnier if that shit's his real hair.
Nah, it's not.
Nah, it ain't.
Because like when he started filming,
He got the Tyler Perry joint on.
I'm telling you, got the Tyler Perry one. You see it too, right? You see that shit too, mother got the Tyler Perry wig on. And that clip I just shown, the clip I just shown, I guess he's in the hospital with his kids, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that the Scorsese joint he doing?
Nah, it's the biopic of what's his name, Mark Kerr. No, Black Star. You will know more than I do. The hell, Black Star, you still there? Probably lost connection.
Yeah, he had like what I think he had like 9 movies in production, 9 to 11, like in pre and post.
Yeah, Mark Kerr from Pride Fighting. I know I wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying?
I was asking him like earlier, like what was like a wild like feud that you saw when they was like, you remember back in the like early 90s when they was like, you know, the guard was changing and it was like Duke the Dumpster Drosy and like Hacksaw Jim on the main roster. Like what was the weirdest match you seen?
Well, like when it comes to the actual character.
Yeah, like just old school wrestlers versus new school wrestlers when they was like whenever they was like changing over like the next generation.
You know what? I ain't gonna hold you. I actually like Duke the Dumpster Drosy.
A lot of people did.
Yeah, like I like Duke the Dumpster, and I actually like Aldo Montoya. I liked him too. You know what I'm saying? I figured like damn, like I figured he could have been booked a little better because he reminded me of like a superhero. Because you know I was a kid at the time.
Yeah, I thought Aldo was gonna work for a minute.
Yeah, but the dude under the mask is an asshole. So yeah.
Before it was a worldwide phenomenon. I might get in trouble for this shit on YouTube. YouTube
phenomenon.
You already know this is fair use.
Think you gotta say like Scott Center. Phenomenon.
There was UFC legend Mark Kerr. So he was in UFC and in Pride Fighting then.
Yeah, like he knocked himself out in Pride. Like his final fight in Pride, he knocked himself out.
Motto said Duke the Dumpster Drosy versus Triple H hog pin match. Nah, that was Henry O. Godwin. That wasn't Duke the Dumpster Drosy. I like them too, as a matter of fact. Southern Justice, because you remember that's what he became afterwards. Henry and Phineas Godwin.
Yeah, that was starring TKO's mortal enemy, Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, Henry O. Godwin. You good?
The Sultan, nigga. Like, I'm just telling you, man. It was Vince was tripping.
Yeah. He was giving these motherfuckers characters, and it's like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, I can't completely shit on it. I really can't. Because even to this day, we want characters. We want a reason to give a fuck about people. You know what I mean? And I think characters is a good way to a good direction to head into, as long as you have a plan.
I think that's the problem with the men's division right now is that like they've done everything that you can. They've done a lot of stuff that you can play with places you can go in with men's wrestling. I think that's why women's wrestling.
I think they could do more. I think it's a cop out. I really do, because they could find something. Because it's really not that difficult. It doesn't have to be like a blockbuster type. No. Like for instance, I said it earlier in the show. I was saying that like with the whole angle or storyline between Mustafa Ali and this dude Mike Santana. That story was good and it's relatable. If you ever watch that storyline in TNA, like involved alcoholism and this dude here trying to basically make him get back on the wagon again. You know what I'm saying? It's simple but effective. It gives people the it gives people the reason, like, you know what? I want Mike Santana to overcome the adversity. This dude is a jerk. You know, you need your up and comings. We want you to stay clean. Stop drinking Hennessy. Whatever. You know what I mean?
No, I understand that. It's a lot of like I want to see something different. I think they need to. Hopefully, they end up doing what they're doing with the ladies.
All right, Black Star. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. Hopefully, they start doing what they was doing on the men's roster. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the problem. Like how they brung up Julia and you know what I mean. They bringing up Jordan Grace already. They bringing up you know what I mean, on both shows. Yeah. Like I'm ready to. They need to start bringing up some of the NXT guys that come up.
Well, you see, they got this dude Trick Williams pulling up on this dude Joe Hendry, catching him with the tiger knee and all that. It was a good surprise. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I never really been a fan of shock factor booking if there's no follow up behind it or after it, I should say. But when it comes to that instance, it was a good spot. I really hope they got something planned for that though, other than them just fighting at the next pay-per-view. No, we want more. Why this dude Trick Williams did that to Joe Hendry? We need an explanation because it was hella random. I loved it, but give us a reason why you did that.
Because he can't beat Oba. Go over there and take their title over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to see.
Motto said no one ever talks about Max Payne and Cactus Jack in WCW. You know why?
I thought he was talking about the game.
And now that dude, he was like a Family Dollar version of Cactus Jack, Max Payne. I remember Max Payne. PG-13. With Wolfie D and what's the other motherfucking name? I remember them. Yeah, JC Ice and Wolfie D, right. Yeah, buddy.
Nation of Domination.
So yeah, man, y'all gonna go see Smashing Machine? Pause. That should sound crazy. Like they couldn't. Is that really his nickname, the Smashing Machine? That shit hella pause.
I don't know. I'm still trying to see Queen of the Ring, man. I'm about to see if it's streaming.
Oh yeah, I do want to see that too. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't gonna pay money to go see it in the movies. So I don't care. It ain't that serious.
Yeah. I'm probably not going to see Smashing Machine.
Look at this right here. Yeah. I don't know, man. This dude Dewey might be on his Oscar shit. Like, you know what? I'm gonna show y'all motherfuckers I know how to act. He might be on that type of time.
Yeah. He should have been on that type of time, and honestly, when he first got to Hollywood.
You think it's too late?
Bro, he's been there for what, over a decade? He's the most highest paid to do what? To do the same roles that he'd been playing. That's why he hasn't even been nominated for an Oscar for any of his movies.
He hasn't been nominated for anything.
Exactly. So
he got to stop playing the same person.
You know what? And yeah, and that's what I was saying. I think he might, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I don't think he might be playing the same person. I think he might show more emotion, given the fact this dude, how Mark Kerr, is it Mark Kerr or Mark Kerr? I think it's Mark Kerr. How he lived his life. Because you're gonna have to put some more emotion in that. You couldn't be acting like Rock.
Yeah, what movie was it where he did the he used to do his finishers and shit? Like he did the rock bottom and something. Was it The Runaway?
I think he did the rock bottom in the rundown. He did the.
There it is, Rundown.
I like the rundown. The rundown was fun.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, B. Before we get up out of here, y'all heard about Bryan Danielson though?
What, his career is officially wrapped up? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cause that neck is still bothering him.
Yeah. Didn't they say 2 years for Kevin Owens?
Yeah.
They gotta make him champion, man. They have to, man. Like, stop playing. Kevin Owens literally gave y'all motherfuckers his body, man. Like, who cares if it's a 2-month reign? Who cares? I just don't like the fact that it's wrestlers like that, right? They always get pushed to the wayside for the fucking part-timers. What did Killer Cross say? What did being a good soldier get me? Be a good soldier. Be a good soldier. What did that get me? There's a lot of facts in that shoot.
It got me released. Yeah.
WWE is never gonna fucking change it if they don't be like, you gotta start relying on your young guns, your up and comers, the one that's willing to risk their fucking lives to get a fucking spot at Mania. That's what this shit is all about. I'm not around for my kids. I'm not around for birthdays. I'm not around for my wife, my husband, whatever family member you got going on. I'm not around for that shit because I'm on the grind to become one of the best. Oh, shut up. I'm going to call The Rock and Stone Cold. You know what I'm saying? What? I'll put my body on the line for that? Oh, how dare you question us? You're being unappreciative. You don't respect wrestling. You don't respect the WWE. Fuck off.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's why motherfuckers don't get over it. That's why.
What Motto said? I hope The Rock gets Mark's soft voice right. Oh, because he talking like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
He doesn't sound like how he looks. Well, I didn't play no audio and all that shit because I'm trying to, me playing that footage right there. This episode might get in trouble, so I ain't want to play no audio or nothing like that.
Clip it up.
That's what I did. I clipped the hell out that fucker.
Damn, old boy was in the old school UFC. I remember this is when they had no weight class and shit.
Yeah, that's what Black Saul was talking about. Like, I guess he was in Japan also, and he was like heavy with the drugs. And that's what I was saying. Like, you know what? Who knows, man? This dude might, I don't know. This is his opportunity to do something. Has Dewey ever played a drug addict in any of his films other than Pain and Gain? I think he played a drug addict in Pain and Gain. Anything else?
He's never had a role, like a defining role that can really put him in position. Hopefully Scorsese can pull something out of him that, Paul said he ain't like, you know what I'm saying? That's different from everything else he's done. Cause he plays, like I say, he plays the same character in everything. The only time he does different was fucking the Tooth Fairy, bro. Like, right. And that was a good movie.
Do you really count the Tooth Fairy though?
It was a good movie. I got daughters, so
hey, if you say it's good, then hey, stand on that shit. It's all good.
Yeah, my daughters liked it. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front, but I think that was one of his different movies from everything else he's done that looks exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? Counterintelligence. Was that the shit with Kevin Hart? Counterintelligence or whatever it was Central Intelligence, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
it was.
Central Intelligence. Yeah,
that shit was pretty good.
I
yeah.
mean,
I like Central Intelligence. I liked it.
I mean, I thought the bloopers were kind of funny, but I digress.
I even like Jumanji.
Oh yeah, no, Jumanji is funny.
But you're right. Like in most of his movies, that's how he acts like The Rock. Like in Central Intelligence, I guess he dumbed it down a little bit. You know, he made himself look like the geek. He wasn't as dominant, but he still showed some dominance in Central Intelligence, even though he was acting like a nerd or a geek or, you know, the fat inner child.
Yeah.
Now look at it. Like Andre 3000 played a more memorable role in Be Cool than The Rock did. Like,
yeah, he killed Be Cool. They both they both killed it. The Rock and Andre 3000. They both killed it.
Andre had the better lines though, and he barely had to say anything. He was like, "All right, man, look, man, just don't even give me a gun, bro."
Yeah, you sipping tea? That ain't gangster.
Andre should have kept acting. I bet you he would have got a fucking Oscar.
You know what it is with Andre 3000? He don't want to say so himself, but I think ultimately he just wanted to be left alone. You know what I mean? He just want to be left alone. He'll peek in and say his hey, how you doing? But ultimately, he just want to be left alone, and that's cool.
Erykah Badu made him drop that flute album, and she was like, "Fuck that, nigga, get back."
I didn't want to bring it up. See, you brought it up. I didn't want to bring it up.
No. The flute album is on the table, bro. Like, we're not gonna forget about the flute album. We're not doing that. Like, listen, it ain't nothing wrong with listening to some ambient music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because that's what it is. If you listen to it, like, and you just like it, you meditating and shit. I get what it is and what they was trying to do. So, because I listened to it more than once, I'm one of the people that listened to it more than once, and you know, it was too much didgeridoo, but it was you know, it was an experience. But they told him he got a rap. They said they didn't even count that shit on his albums.
I might listen to it like soon because I think I've matured since then.
Okay.
I'll give it a chance because at that time I was like, I'm not here for that shit. Come on, B. You coming out of nowhere. No. But I'm willing to give it a chance somewhere in the near future.
Do it in a time where you feel like you just want to just be on some meditating, wake up, you know what I'm saying? Or like just chilling in the evening and shit.
Yeah.
Shine up your samurai swords and shit.
I got a few. A few.
That's it. There's samurai sword shining music, bro.
Okay. Shit, let's get up out of here though. Before I read the comments, y'all got anything to say before we get up out of here?
Man,
nah.
Gaming.
Actually, okay.
Gaming. As a matter of fact, gaming. Yo, you down with going to Los Santos this weekend, King Leo?
Let's go. Let's play. I'm down.
All right. Say less. Gotta hit them with some more gaming content. Go ahead, TK. What you gonna say?
Yeah, man. My new song. Yeah, man. My song "Down for You" is out on all platforms. Hit it up, stream it, download it. My EP is on the way this summer. I just recorded the last track, so once I get my album cover, I'm promoting it.
He ain't put me on one track, King Leo. See how you do me?
Hey man. hey, look, man. Look, rest in peace to my boy Disco, bro. I beg that nigga till he died to be on one of his projects. But like, he raps gangster, I rap, you know what I'm saying, on some other shit. So it's just we got songs together, but they were never on his album. So I understand.
That's because I don't want him on just anything.
I feel it.
I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
We gotta do something though, because no chill is one of them ones.
Yo, as a matter of fact, let him know because I sent him a friend request from before.
Okay.
Let him know, like, send me his material, B. Like, he sent me his material from before, but I didn't get a chance to listen to it, and I lost that shit.
Yeah.
So if you got it, send it to me, or you can ask him to send it to me.
I'll tell him to send it to you and look for your request. Dude is like,
Yeah, because I'm taking your word for it. You said this nigga's bananas with it, so
bro, like the metaphors he puts together and he don't write. Like I say, I don't, I don't jack a lot of people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can spit, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's very few people that I'll be like, yo, that motherfucker can spit. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he one of them ones too. Like, I was like, God damn, when I heard him spit, I was like, I couldn't believe that was him rapping. And the videos they got, like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for it. And check my dude out too, B. My dude TKO. He be having some shit out there also, B. He's more of like the LL Cool J or the Bronx type vibe.
Man. Man, I gotta get out there, man. I'm waiting on the project. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all post the link so I can post it.
Definitely.
Shit. As a matter of fact, you stay tuned real quick. I'm gonna play one of his tracks when we get up out of here.
That's a bet.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? About to get up out of here. Appreciate y'all for pulling up.
Yep.
I'm gonna play this dude. I'm gonna play this dude TKO track in a minute. And we all gonna be here on Friday. We back with it. You know what I'm saying? I took my break, but I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where Toph is at. I don't know. Maybe Toph had a long day. He had to get some rest, but it's all goody. We held it down for Toph. I'm gonna read these comments before I get up out of here. After I read these comments, I'm gonna play TKO's track. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for being here with the kid, B. Y'all don't know how much that shit means to the kid. Seriously. I'm really glad that we entertain y'all. And I'm trying to build a community. Anybody y'all know that likes wrestling like that, likes wrestling like movies, like music, whatever the case may be, tell them pull up, B. Seriously. Hollywood is full of talent who has yet to be nominated and or win anything. Got a point. Got some wrestling history going on. Wrestling history says Triple H debuted today, April 29th, 1995. 30 years exactly. I know about that. I just didn't like he got enough glazing as is. He got enough glazing as is, B. He don't need no more. He be all right. 30 years of Triple H. And it sucks because I really want to celebrate that shit, but it's like he's just doing too much. He's just doing too much, B. He really is. Bring out Stone Cold on the ATV. They probably not even gonna do that shit again. You see that lady, that Karen, when Stone Cold mistakenly slammed into the barricade and she had to delay. Oh, that fucking her fainting was so delayed. I don't blame her though. Get that bag. I would what? I'd be like, oh my God, my knee! You shattered it. My back, all that shit. What? You damn right. Say whatever you want. That lady was smart. Did that woman sue the knee braces off horse yet? I would. See, the thing is that she might not be able to use that shit in court because of delayed reaction. And I get it. Like she probably thought afterwards, like, oh damn, I'm supposed to because it happened all of a sudden. They might give her a bag to keep her quiet. Of course. They was consoling her, Right then and there. Nick counting them, they was consoling her, making sure, like, oh, you okay? You okay? You want some water? You know? Cutler, how you been, sir? I can't complain, B. Andre Flute 1000. Man, look, get that money, Anubis. I'm not mad at you. Let your co-workers know that we be live every Tuesday and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're still listening to us while you at work. About to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, in between time, let me play my dude TKO track. This dude TKO. TKO, man, you gotta start putting the damn match of the day in the damn comments. I don't know what the hell you got going on. Put the damn track in the comments, my nigga. The fuck? They don't want to put the track, put the fucking match in the comments. That's my guy, though. TKO is a good dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to fire up this track for my guy real quick. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the new subs. If you haven't subbed, make sure you do. Hit that thumbs up. Jacksaw. I'm going to keep saying Jack. Hit that thumbs up. Hacksaw, Jim Duggan style. And I'll see y'all on Friday, B.
That boy Chill.
Yo, T-Breezy. What we say?
Let's go.
Get y'all easy. Yeah.
I'm looking at you from a distance. Got you on my mind, baby girl, please listen. See you over there hanging with your bestie. I can see your halo, shorty, come bless me. She got a waistline like water, so hot, made me wanna give you a daughter. Damn shorty, you know what you're doing. It's a win-win, ain't no way we losing. So fly from your head to your toes, ride or die for sure. It's all about you, I don't play no games. I don't waste time calling you my lady. I like her, I like you too. Bring it back, I'ma make it do what it do. Send it my way, girl, whatever you like. Looking so good, it feels so good. You moving and you look great. Tryna make you mine, oh baby, ain't too late. And you know you're fine. Always stay on my mind. Tell me you're gon' pop for me like I will for you. I better show you my love, it's so real and true. I won't waste your time, no. I'm on your body for sure.
Dip on your body like cocoa butter. Your body wet up like you, they in the shower. Ever fresh, ever clean, girl, you not sour. I've sitting for you long like Eiffel Tower. Take out my camera, video in the hotel room of Canada. Put you up on my Snapchat and my Instagram. Me no care where your man say. Me no give a damn car, you have the attention. Bad girl like you deserve a detention. Want take sitting and chubby in your center. Matter of fact, where you appearing for. Forward of my place up at Washington DC, turn you from a side chick into a wifey. Black president, make everything nice, E. You the baddest chick, yeah, that I see.
And when you moving, and you look great. Tryna make you mine, oh baby, ain't too late. And you know you're fine. Always stay on my mind. Tell me you gon' pop for me like I will for you. Hop that ass, show you my love, it's so real and true. I won't waste your time, no. I'm on your body for sure. I'm on your body for sure. I'm on your body for sure.
Feel the explosion, burn from fire. I'ma lose it when I tell that nigga turn it up. Nobody in here have an empty cup. Better run and escape and go pray. I'm a human, hang